Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody had a great night or are having a good day wherever it is that they are. The actual special program announcement should be starting pretty soon, so I may have to rescale some of how all the windows are arranged and all that stuff after it gets going here in a few minutes. But thanks for being here with me. Got 318 here already this morning, so that's quite a bit. So thanks for joining me and welcome. Let's see who's here. Aether, I did already see that you're here, so thanks for being here as always. Did I just test the donation notification? No, I don't think I did. Did one pop up? I wasn't even up here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna probably try to make sure all of this is organized a little bit differently as well, because I don't really want the chat box where it is for this. I'm gonna move that as well. Nikki Morin, welcome. How's it going? Afro Afrotoa. I don't even know how to say that. It says I have to leave 15 minutes into the live stream. That's unfortunate. I mean, that's usually about how it is for me. Usually I either have to leave right as it's beginning, or I'm already at work when they're going. But today I caught a break and I'm not at work during the stream. So, that's about as good a happy accident as you can hope for. The only things I'm trying to make sure is that we have good audio for all of it as well. I suspect it should be fine, but yeah, we may want to do a quick test on that here in a few minutes as well. Oh yeah, the actual location for the official stream is over on Twitch. All right, I'm gonna leave the chat, I think, over there for now, and then want the rest of this not buried behind that stuff. Hang on. All right, and then once it actually gets started, I'm going to increase its size to match whatever's going on the screen here, so that we're not looking at any kind of a letterbox situation left and right. John Lucina says, "Hey, this is my first time seeing what TH looks like. Howdy, man. How's it going?" Mr. Lore Guy, yes. Aether says, "Who's gonna mod for this chat?" They're hanging out. Cataclysmic Queen, Hutao? What about Hutao? Not a day went by where I didn't think of my stream chat friends. Well, welcome back, C3. It should be starting any minute now. We got about 2 minutes, I believe. I mean, how's the new kittens? Actually, I had to have one collected from upstairs just a minute ago, because one of them was trying to get into all my wires for all my equipment, and And last thing I need is her unplugging everything. But no, they're otherwise great. Yeah, the mods will get you. They'll get you. There are cats nearby. Yep, there's one. They're a little less kitteny than they used to be. But they're still, you know, really small. Oh, and the other cat's in my wire box. Cool. So hopefully that doesn't end up being a problem. I have a location where all of my equipment kind of comes together and all the wires are next to each other in one spot. Makes everything nice and clean. Except for when your cat gets in there. Alright, this should be starting in about 1 minute, maybe a little less. Welcome back, Root. Glad to see you. He's no longer lurking. He's just here. Alright, the cat is now out of my wires, thank God. Alright, so this should be starting. I mean, it's 9 o'clock, so, let's see. Everyone spam Hu Tao to get a Hu Tao rerun. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. At least not for a little while yet. Man, I can't believe this hasn't started yet. It still is just showing offline. Going to reload it just to make sure that it's not doing anything crazy here, but it should be starting. No, it hasn't started yet. All right, well, we're gonna make sure to keep watching here. But yeah, I mean, kind of surprised it hasn't started yet. Hu Tao for 2.2, 2.3, please. I mean, what with the sheer amount of like other characters that they are releasing, I wouldn't bet on any reruns until probably at least 2.3, maybe 2.4. We've got a lot of new characters for them to push out that I'm sure they've been working on for quite some time. Yeah, it looks like the actual like real stream is pushing a little late. Yeah, I'm a little surprised this hasn't actually gotten going yet. Well then, while we're waiting for it to get going, I'm gonna quickly just do a quick audio check just to see if running a video will actually play audio to you guys.
Impact version 1.1.
So tell me if this is actually playing audio for you guys.
He explained that similarly to himself in Lua.
So if you guys could hear that, just let me know. And yeah, then if so long as that's playing audio, which it should be, then we should be good. Good. All right. So we shouldn't have any problems with it when it actually goes live. Excellent. I like it. That's an affirmative audio check. Good job, guys. Spammed out hardcore. Well, I mean, now we're all just waiting together. I'm in the same anticipation for all you guys. So I'm curious what everybody here in the chat is most excited for. Are you guys excited for Shogun? Are you excited for Kokomi, or are you excited for Sarah? Let's kind of see what which one most of you guys are the most excited about. Me personally, Shogun for sure, but I'm pretty excited about all of them. C3 asks, do I still use my Mona party? Yeah, I do. It's been a little bit modified these days, but yeah, I do still sometimes just roll out like my Mona party with the vaporized comp. Seeing a lot of Shogun. Yeah. A couple of Kokomis in there. She's getting a little representation. Albedo rerun. He does need a rerun. That's a good point. Yeah, it definitely would appear that most people are excited for Shogun. I think I saw an Aloy in there. I don't think Aloy is coming until 2.2 for those of us who have PlayStation 4 or 5, and then 2.3 for everybody afterwards. And she's going to be a free character, in case you didn't know. They're just giving her to us. So that's pretty awesome. Root says, laughing at all the Albedo skippers. Oof, rude. Yeah, it's definitely after the start. So I guess it was an approximate start. I'm gonna refresh this page again just to make sure that it's not just rolling by without starting, but it should start. Yeah, it's just not. And I know it's supposed to be starting now because the official content creator Discord actually gave us a link to it and said it's starting in 45 minutes when I went to it. So, and that was posted over 45 minutes ago now. They may be having a little technical difficulties getting this thing started, but you know, we'll hang in there until it gets going. Stream started on Bilibili. Do you think we'll get Scuddermosh? I do think we'll see him, but not for a little while yet. I mean, he'll probably end up being in the story. I think it would be weird if he didn't show up in the story soon, just given that he's the Harbinger from Inazuma. But we'll see. As far as him being a playable character, I don't know that I would be counting on it being anytime soon. But I think we are kind of due up for another Harbinger. Although, if I had to make a choice for which Harbinger I would like them to release as a playable one sooner rather than later, I would have to say Signora. Especially since she was introduced to us so long ago. And she's been involved in every major questline so far. Paimon banner when? That would be interesting. Seems unlikely unless she has some kind of insane transformation, however. David Dillard says, Moth Woman. Yeah, Signora. Yeah. Can account from PC login PlayStation? Yes, it can. It didn't used to be able to. They only changed that, I think, when 2.0 came out, or even maybe like a couple of patched in afterwards, but I think it was with 2.1, or rather 2.0. When that came out, you could actually log in on PlayStation with your PC account and get those rewards. So and that's actually something I've been meaning to do, and I keep forgetting about it. I need to get in there and grab my PlayStation reward wings. I have not yet done that. Root says, all I want is more primos so I can guarantee Shogun. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Just noticing that the chat box appears to be gone. Let me see if I can dig that back up. I don't know how that got behind everything. There we go. Did someone say KFC wings? I don't think we're ever going to see those. We are going to fight ball again. I mean, it seems probable, given, you know, that we already had one fight for her and they already developed a fighting mechanic for her. It seems likely. Now we all know that if you go in there with Electro Traveler, that's a bad idea, though. Seeing as how Electro Traveler can't do anything to her, but Geo and Animo actually still can. Apparently it's delayed. Yeah, that would seem to be the case. But nonetheless, I'm glad to see all of you here. The stream started everywhere else but Twitch. Oof. Yeah, they need to get this thing going. I'm very confused as to why they have not yet started this thing. I'm gonna check something while we're at it. Yeah, the actual CN stream is going, but the English one is not going. So I don't know. We're gonna keep it kicking right here on the Twitch one and wait for it to come up. I don't know why the Twitch one is taking so long to come up. It's up everywhere else. I mean, obviously those other ones would not be in English. We should be seeing an actual, you know, English one translated into, you know, a language we can understand. We were supposed to see it almost, what, 10 minutes ago? Yeah, 10 minutes ago now. But we'll see. Technical difficulties. Root, you forgot time zones exist and thought you had a spare hour before the stream started. Tenandeo. Going to save for Alice if she gets leaks or anything. I would say Alice being a playable character is more a matter of when than if, so yeah. God, Randy Jr. Said the English stream is still being translated. I hope not. That would be really far behind. You know, I'm pretty sure the way these streams actually work is that they're all pre-recorded. And then they just, you know, live stream them to us so that, you know, like it creates audience engagement. But, you know, we'll see. It just announced it will be at 9:30, so we're waiting another 20 minutes. Yikes. Let me see if I can actually verify that. Okay, I'm not seeing anything about it being delayed over there. And I don't see anything on it there. If anybody has a link that will show that they are delaying it until 9:30, I would love to see that link. Meow forgot Twitch existed. I mean, apparently. I mean, that would be that would be about another 20 minutes out, if that's the case. Let's see. I'm gonna see if the actual Twitter page has anything to say about it. I mean, I'm not seeing anything on the main announcement. Yeah, I don't know. Their official Twitter account. Okay, let's see. That should be easy enough to find if that is the case. Let's see here. Oh yeah, due to technical problems and the special preview program scheduled at 9 a.m. on August 20, 2021 will be postponed to 9:30 a.m. Paimon would like to thank you for your patience and understanding. See you guys on the official Twitch channel soon. Yeah, so, you know. I think that's, yeah, there we go. Trying to get that light off of it. But yeah, so, yeah, delayed until 9:30. So we got another, basically another 15 minutes. Another 100 Primo Gems for issues. Yes. I mean, maybe. I could see them giving us some kind of compensation for a delay on their on their live stream. I mean, there could be any number of things that would cause them to have to delay. So like for me, I'm gonna reserve judgment on that, just because like I've been there. I know what it's like to have technical difficulties with, you know, a stream setup and all of that. Like it can get a little crazy, you know, without even realizing it. So I'm going to assume that you know, if they're delaying it, it was for good reason. Because I don't think they would do it arbitrarily. That, to me, would, you know, probably be a mistake if they were to do it arbitrarily. All right. Well, in the meantime, I can get this this window stretched out so that it fits properly. And there we go. Actually, I think... No, okay, that's good. Never mind. Sienna's not delayed. Yeah, the China one is not delayed. In fact, it's even live on Bilibili and on their Chinese on the actual like China YouTube channel as well. But you're not going to be able to understand anything. You will be able to see it. It is there. They messed up the live in Bilibili. Did they? They messed up something over there too? Interesting. Yep, so we've got another another 15 minutes to go. So we'll kind of see you know, if they hopefully they'll hit the mark on that one and they won't be late coming back from their delay, but we'll see. This is all Mikey's fault? Who's Mikey? I'm genuinely curious. Seems like Skarmosh will appear in 2.1. I mean, Rexy, I feel like he probably will appear in 2.1. Because like I was saying earlier, it just, if he doesn't appear in the region that he's from, that seems weird, unless, you know, there's some kind of issue there with, you know, why he's a vagrant anyways. Like if he left for a reason, then, you know, they'll probably have to come back and address it. They're resetting the recharge bonus. NA live win. So just to make sure everybody knows, they delayed the NA live version until 9:30. So we got 14 minutes. Now it's Mickey's fault. Who's Mickey? I don't know who these people are. The voice actors might be delayed. I mean, yeah, I suppose that could also be a thing too. When will Zhongli's pet become a playable character? Zhongli's pet? Are you talking about like Ijdaha? That is a cruel oversimplification of his role. Zarazozian, how's it going? Welcome. Wired Cake waits, Skarmosh appears. We don't know that for sure. We don't. Hey dude, did you know the Korean YouTube channel is currently streaming and started streaming 16 minutes ago? Yeah, I did know. Yeah. So ours is the only one that's delayed. Oh, apparently they're already sharing some of the codes as well. Yeah, make sure you guys are grabbing those up if you have the opportunity. You may as well. Have you heard about the Fontaine twins Fatui members theory? Fontaine twins? Yeah, I'm assuming you mean Lune and Lynette. I haven't heard anything specifically regarding theories for them, but I don't know that I've seen any like canon materials in game to suggest anything concrete for them. Hey Lucifer, thanks for donating. I appreciate your support. And Richard Castro, thank you for being patient and not streaming Billy. Yeah, I mean, so, you know, my channel is dedicated to supporting the English community. So, I mean, I could just go over there and share that one with you guys, but, like, I feel like that might spoil the reveals that they're going to give us. So, I find it better to just wait, you know. Katiana Inez, thanks for joining the Adventurers Guild. Welcome. Kind of on that note, the channel is still blowing up lately, guys. So I want to say to all of my subscribers who are here, thank you for hitting the subscribe button. To those of you who have hit the bell and the likes on most of the videos, I really appreciate that as well. Things with the old YouTube algorithm are going a lot better lately, which is really nice. I work really hard for the channel, and you know, you guys' continued support really makes it worthwhile, and really, you know, keeps me driving to make better content week after week. So it drives me to try to find newer ways to approach things as well. But we already did break 81K subscribers when we just hit 70,000 or 75,000 just a couple of weeks ago. So that was pretty unprecedented, and I was really surprised that that happened. And, you know, a couple of months ago, I was kind of tracking, you know, how all the trends were working and whether or not I thought it would be likely to hit 100K before the end of the year. And I was thinking, okay, if I hit it, if I keep making this pace, there's a good chance I could. I might not, but there's a good chance I could. And you guys have blown it away at this point. If I don't, at this point, it would just be because the YouTube algorithm has all but forsaken me. So hopefully that won't happen. A lot of the times the codes that they release on the other regions do still work because they're the same codes. So you should be able to still use those, to my understanding. Have I ever tried getting into voice acting? Your voice sounds like you are one of the Genshin characters. Watashi no-san? No, I haven't. But that actually sounds really interesting and like something I would be really interested in doing. I've invested a lot of money in professional, you know, audio equipment and stuff for the stream. So, you know, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't anything that that I hadn't considered. And it's something that I may try to explore as time continues to press. It would just be a matter of whether or not I have time to balance that with everything else, right? Because I don't want to also have even less time than I currently do with my full-time job to continue working on the channel, because that's already been quite difficult for me to balance at times. So the stream should be starting in 9 minutes now, because they did delay it until 9:30 to those of you who were not here for the delay announcement. So we're coming up on it. The whole apple with the apple juice. Did I miss something there? Whole apple on my apple juice. Did you spill it? Did you spill it on yourself, C3? I feel like I missed something. I'm missing some context here. Plot twist. He is, and the theories he does are Genshin leaks. Oh man, I would be in so much trouble if that were true. I'm pretty sure they'd be coming for me. My narration and storytelling videos are good. That's why this channel is booming. Keep it up. Well, I appreciate it, Silver. Thank you. One of the things that I really like to do is to try to kind of catch the intended emotion that MiHoYo writes into the story. So, you know, if they've written profile information about a character, that's how I want to present it to you. Like, they intended for this to be sad or tragic or happy, you know, like, so whatever the intended emotion is, like, when I step back and kind of look at like character profiles or the overarching story of a given character, then, you know, that's what I want to press out to you guys. So I try to always make sure that is reflected in my narration as well. War Paint and Unicorns, another code on there. Nice. Confirmed that it works. Awesome. I actually really need to. I haven't even opened the game to enter that stuff. I guess I could do it on my phone, but I don't. Why? I can just open it over here and just not deal with that. I'll have to make sure I mute the game in the background so that you guys aren't listening to Genshin stuff in the background the whole time. think Signora may be the Crimson Witch. For one, Fencer Dario asks, yeah, do I think Signora may be the Crimson Witch? Thanks for supporting the channel. Yes, I do. I have some interesting thoughts on that. I know some other YouTube channels have covered it. I've tried to stay away from their coverage of that theory just because I still want to address that myself, based on the research that that I've kind of done for it, and it may be a result of the same conclusions. I'm not sure, because I haven't gotten into theirs, because I don't like to let other theorists kind of undermine my own writing process for that. And it has nothing to do with whether or not I think any of their theories are good, because oftentimes I have seen some really great theories from other creators, and there's some other really great theory creators out there. So like if you guys are watching those, like you should know those exist too. There's some really good ones. But no, I haven't watched any of those specific theories. I've tried to avoid because I don't want them to impact how I would approach it. But I do think that Signora is the Crimson Witch, and I do think that there's an interesting story to tell there. And I'm waiting for a good opportunity to dive into that one myself, which right now tentatively I'm planning on getting into that one after 2.1 comes out, probably pretty quick after 2.1 comes out, but we'll see. All right, so yeah, you guys should be able to catch the codes as they scroll by on the stream as well. That's what I'm doing, just to make sure I don't miss anything. All right, so yeah, I did just claim one of them and it did work, so there's that. So in case you guys are looking for confirmation as to whether or not some of those are functioning, this one does work. So use that one. I just put it in the chat. So when you see it come by, that one does work. Freemo gems, yes, Freemo gems. Scaramouche is probably an Animo user. I think I know what you're getting at there with Scaramouche possibly being an Animo user. I think that's what the whole like Rasian fusion type thing and the connections, the visual connections between Ball and Scaramouche. I've seen some information about that popping around where people think that may be possible. That could be interesting. I also think it's worth noting that he's a harbinger, so he's more than likely going to have a delusion. So they really could go, either way. That he could be Animo, but he also could be, another element as well. Ledute asks, what time does the EN live stream start? Well, it was supposed to start at 9 a.m. and then they announced that it was delaying until 9:30. So it should be starting in 4 minutes. We are right around the corner now. Ren R says, shouldn't Crimson Witch be with Hydro and Pyro? So it's red and blue instead of red. Oh, white and red. I don't know. I mean, I guess from like a purely, like from a reaction standpoint, I mean, yeah, I guess you would be looking at like a vaporize kind of situation. But I don't know. I think the pyro and cryo combination kind of situation could be interesting too. Scaramouche also mentions the use of magic. He may be an abyssal energy user. I see him using that in Electro. I mean, he kind of like his color palette is definitely like it just says Electro to me. But whether or not that actually ends up being the case is another matter. We got 2 minutes until the stream goes live. I wonder which voice actor they're going to use this time. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure, like I said, all of the voice actors, I don't even think they actually do this live. I'm pretty sure it's pre-recorded and then it's just live streamed to us, so that they can kind of work out any kinks and all that stuff. It should be starting anytime now. We got 2 minutes, a little less. Oh yeah, if you're not, somebody was just saying that they were trying to use the code, but you need to be rank 10 and above. Yeah, I don't think you can use them unless you're at rank 10, but it doesn't take a whole lot of time to get to rank 10 anyway. So worst case scenario, just, you know, save a copy and paste of the codes, and you should still be able to use them later today if you make it to rank 10 before then. I miss the Mona and Albedo quests. Yeah, those are great quest lines. All right, so says my the seconds counter on my iWatch. We are about 45 seconds from 9:30, so we'll see how prompt they are on the 9:30 estimate. No judgment. Like I said, I understand and support them in their technical difficulties. I don't want to seem like I'm, you know, being mean or anything or critical. I think I missed a subscriber there, but whoever that was, thank you. All right, so it is now 9:30 and it's not here. I'm going to refresh the page just for good measure, just to make sure that, you know, we're not missing anything here, but it should come up automatically anyway. Yeah, it still hasn't. Well, hopefully it doesn't push back again. Yeah, hopefully this is going to work. This is because this is just crazy right now. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure that they as much as anybody don't want to have to push it back again. So we'll see. I'm gonna go over to the official Twitter and see if there's been any announcements, just to make sure. Let's see here. No new announcements. No, I'm not seeing any new ones yet. Still says 9:30 at the moment. There's a lot of retweets on it, like actively. So yeah, I haven't seen anything on there yet. Fairy Beam, what's going on with MiHoYo today? I don't know. We'll see. Nihil says gotta leave for vaccines soon. Hey, that's good though. Go. Priorities, right? This will still be here when you get back. I think Signora will fail to get the Gnosis because of Traveler, and then Skarmos will swoop in for the Gnosis, so we might only catch a glimpse. That could be interesting. Yeah, that would be an interesting twist. Of course, that would, I mean, it would almost kind of like mirror what happened with Child, right? Because he was the one who was going for the Gnosis in Lua and didn't get it. And then, you know, the Saritsa worked a contract with Rex Lapis behind the scenes for it to be traded to Signora. So Child thought he was going to get it, and Zhongli just hands it over to Signora. I wonder if MiHoYo is stressed right now. Y'all know how pushy the Genshin fandom can be. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as a fandom, we can be a little forceful. Apologems, I'm suffering here. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely surprised that it has not started yet. I really, really am. Come on. I'm gonna check for announcements again. I can't believe we're now 9:33 and it hasn't started yet. Yeah, no additional announcements yet, so all we can do is just kind of hang in there. Where is this? The fandom is pushy because of the cost of entry for those that aren't free to play. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a part of it for sure. It'll be okay. I got the flu system. It spammed off too fast. I couldn't see that. Oh, there's a second code now. That means they're continuing to press on through the other ones. You know, usually they don't. That, you know, like I want to say in the past, the other streams have staggered to, you know, to such a point where, you know, we would have the other region streams are over before ours start. So I did think it was kind of unusual that ours was supposed to at least run simultaneously with the other regions, because in the past I don't think that's happened. But then yeah, this is getting delayed pretty bad, so it is kind of what it is at the moment. But yeah, there's a lot of people in the chat sharing the codes from the other streams, so if you have the opportunity, you should go ahead and redeem those now. I'm trying the second one right now, and if that works, I will also share it in the chat, and it did. So I'm going to go ahead and share that in the chat now too, so that you guys can grab that one. So that's been shared. So don't miss that. So the good news about this is that during the actual stream, once it starts, you know, we will not have to punch in as many codes because they're already working. I'm going to reload the stream one more time just to make sure we're not missing anything, but it should just go live automatically. It's still not. Kiviger says, why global gets worse treatment? I don't know that I would consider this to be like a worse treatment kind of scenario. They probably are legitimately having some kind of technical issue. I mean, it could be as something as simple as like their upload for it is having audio problems. It could have, you know, there could have been a desync between the audio and video. There could have been any number of different things, and then they'd have to go back and re-render their upload if that was a problem, although you would think that that would be checked beforehand. So it could have been a situation where they you know, uploaded it to YouTube and then they checked the replay and it's not working properly. Again, that kind of issue can be mitigated by simply uploading it early, so that you can check it yourself before pushing it out to everybody else to see if, you know, everything is still synced up properly. So I'd assume they're doing that, and it's probably something else more serious on the backside, but we'll, you know, we can only speculate. I'm gonna keep checking on the official Twitter though for announcements to see if they push back any further, but so far we have no further announcements on it pushing back. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with this. It's definitely unusual for them to have you know, pushed back this far beyond the expected launch time for this video, or for the live stream. Once you know the initial 30 minutes seems like it would have been about right, but you know, here we are. So all we can do is just continue to wait. But yeah, I'm definitely not seeing any other updates on it so far. Okay, so apparently they've posted this on, what is this? Is this Facebook? On their Facebook now, they've posted that it's pushed back to 10 o'clock. Oh man. I don't know why they didn't post this one on the Twitter, but yeah, so this one's on the Facebook. So you guys can see that here. Let me see if I can get it to actually focus. But yeah, this says it's now been delayed till 10 a.m. So that is going to be Another 22 minutes. So yeah, I don't know why these didn't layer up on the same platform, but there it is. Yikes. I mean, I'm not gonna, try to openly defend or anything, like pushing back is pushing back. I mean, it is what it is. If they're having problems, they're having problems. It's unfortunate. All we can do is hang in there. Really the real kick of it for me is that like I've had a crazy week as far as like work schedules and just being tired and sleeping and trying to get my newest video produced and pushed out for this week. And like I'm over here at 9:30 in the morning drinking a Mountain Dew because I didn't have any other caffeine in the house, and I was hoping to have time this morning before the stream got started to go and grab myself an energy drink before we got going. And I didn't do that because it was supposed to start at 9. And now the sadness is I would have had time. Oh, rough life. So all we can do is just hang out. But I guess, yeah, they missed their mark. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, Hale Chan says, at least we got free Primo Gems ahead of time. Yeah, I mean, there is that aspect to it as well. For us to be getting those a little bit ahead of time is definitely a nice little added bonus for now while we're waiting. And then when they actually come up on the live stream, you won't have to scramble to your phone or to your computer to be swapping between tabs and all that stuff. TH sponsored by Mountain Dew? No. No, I'm not. That'd be a good one, though. Oh yeah, Warpaint. Yeah, I am working on an Iron Man as well. That's actually been a long-term costume goal. I'm gonna be also working on an Iron Man Mark 85. So I've wanted to do an Iron Man like full suit build since I started costuming like a long time ago now. So I've only finally recently gotten going on that. But yeah, that'll be a long-term one, probably, hopefully, within a year or so. But it's probably gonna take me a long time to do that one. They better give us apologems. I mean, they probably will give us some kind of compensation for missing the mark by an hour. I would be surprised if they didn't, very honestly. Pineapple says live stream starting at 10, hopefully. Yeah. So like I said, or like I showed earlier with the phone, yeah, the official Facebook did show that they've pushed it back to 10 o'clock now. So we are waiting another 19 minutes. Hopefully they hit the mark on this one. Third code hasn't come up yet. I'd imagine it will come up pretty soon because now we're 41 minutes after the other regions started. So usually they average around 45 minutes to an hour. So I'd imagine, though, given how early the other two came, that the third one will be coming up pretty soon. Free 5-star character of your choice for everyone as compensation. That would be amazing. This might be a counterintuitive choice, but I would probably just go ahead and take my guaranteed C2 Mona. I have been trying to get C2 Mona since the game started, and like it just won't happen. Like I've got C5 Jean and C4 Diluc and like C4 I think on Kuching now. Like, come on. Like I have C2 Chi-Chi, and she was the last 5-star character that I even got out of the original like roster of characters. Like the first 90 or 120 days of the game, like I didn't even have Chi-Chi. She was the last one. Like that was the character that just would not happen for me. And like I had already had C1 Mona early. I had her, I think, probably within 30 days, maybe 45 days of game release. And Mona I actually had gotten like day 3 after release of the game as well. So Like, I've had the character forever. I've had C1 forever, and then it's not happening. I just want Constellation 2 for Mona, but it just doesn't want to happen. Why are people spamming Kazuo rerun? Probably because he's good. But yeah, I would not expect Kazuo to be getting a rerun anytime soon, sadly. God, Root, you don't have Chi-Chi or Diluc? What? It's crazy. I mean, I guess, you know, I have a little bit of a skewed, what's the word I'm looking for? I have a little bit of a skewed experience from a play standpoint. Like, I recognize as a content creator, my experience with the game in terms of, like, character acquisition is a little different than everybody else's. But, you know, like, I am fortunately, you know, blessed because of the support that I'm shown from all of you, able to, you know, make money playing this game and making content for this game. And I turn a lot of that around into furthering my game account to make sure that I can make lore content without restriction, because I can't make a video and get proper footage of a character if I don't have it. So I try my best to make sure I turn that around into content. I also try to make sure that I get banner weapons when I can, so that I can actually build up the characters and then showcase them for all of you guys in my streams. So, you know, it's just one of those things that I've tried as much as possible to turn the support that I've been shown into direct upgrades to, you know, channel content and channel availability. NJM says, I don't have Mona and Diluc. Oof. I'd be very sad if I still didn't have Mona. Especially considering, like, I was in a beta test where I got to play her before release, and, like, I knew objectively, like, right away that was going to be my favorite character because she was my favorite from the beta test. So I would have been really sad. That would have been horrible. So the live stream should be starting in 15 minutes based on their last announcement of delay. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna pick up that phone call from an obvious telemarketer. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna. I don't know about you guys, but telemarketer phone calls are the worst. That's not happening. I actually just found out recently, since we're just gonna, you know, talk aimlessly about whatever at this point. I actually found out recently that I got, like, a weird, like, really like horrible text message not too long ago from like a trafficking ring or something. And I like, at the time, I actually, you know, just thought it was like some weirdo who was trying to, you know, message me, and I was just like, you got the wrong number, and that I didn't send any other messages, and they kept talking to me. And then I found out in a news article that, like, it was like that exact one was actually like some kind of weird trafficking thing. And when I saw that, I was just like, oh, that's not okay. So yeah, watch out for that stuff, guys. The world's terrible. Man, it's delayed as bad as the train in China. WTF. I don't know anything about that, but you know, hang in there. About 12 or 13 minutes now. Delay is okay. I'm still here off work today as well. Nice. Gotta love it, right, Nikki? I mean, yeah, I'm off today too. Like, I've got a lot of stuff today to do today after the stream is over, which is, you know, like, I don't really get days off anymore. I mean, arguably, making content is a lot less stressful for me than my actual job, but it's still work, you know. I still have a lot to do. Like, I actually got a lot of progress completed on my next video yesterday, so it's really coming along. I'm hoping to have it out within another day or so, but we'll see. Genshin concert, that would be awesome. I would love to go to a live Genshin concert. That would be awesome. Check Facebook Genshin Impact for news. Yeah, NASA 09. Yeah, we did see that it was delayed to 10. It was weird to me that the 9:30 delay announcement was on their Twitter page, and then they decided to post their 10 o'clock delay to to Facebook. So I wasn't really sure why they, why they would, change that, but it is what it is. But yeah, all we can really do is just kind of chill out and wait. We got another 12 minutes, so it'll be worth waiting for, I'm sure. Venti rerun. We've already had one Venti rerun. I wouldn't expect another one of those for a little while. Just tell the telemarketers that you are your brother, and the person that they were calling for died last week. Then start to sob on the phone. That's a good idea. Just make them feel really, really, really bad. I don't think those people have any sympathy anyways. The factory warranty on your vehicle is about to expire. Oh, is it really? Because my car definitely doesn't have a factory warranty. Roderick Hones says, cheers from the Philippines, fam, at Tevat Historia. Well, thank you, and how's it going? Kazuha rerun. There's a lot of support for that Kazuha rerun already. Ayaka rerun, when? That's gonna be a while. That's definitely gonna be a while. Eternal sadness to those of you who wanted Ayaka and did not get her, because that was a character, while sadly, like initially I wasn't really all that excited for the character. I don't know, maybe it was because like she had such an ongoing hype thing from the release of the game that, like, when she finally got here, I was just kind of like, obviously I'll get the character, I need to get her, and I'll build her to discuss content and all that. And then I actually got to play the character, and she's really good. And then all of her lore aspects are awesome as well. And like I've been working recently on a story breakdown for that character. That's the video I'm working on right now. So she went from a character I wasn't all that excited about to really one of my favorite characters for a lot of reasons. Root says, I love getting calls about my car's extended warranty, especially as I don't know how to drive. Yeah, that's that might be a little bit of a problem, huh? I'm actually getting hyped for a Ganyu rerun. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people waiting on that one. Ganyu is, I would say, arguably one of the best DPS in the game. Although I don't know if DPS is the right word. I would say more of a damage dealer, because she's kind of bursty. She's not really about consistent DPS. She's about burst. So like for me, like if I'm gonna choose a consistent DPS with burst, I'm gonna go Eula. But I do think, especially in the current Spiral Abyss, Ganyu's very, very good. And like if Ganyu's not number one, she's number two. Like that, like that's just how I feel about it. And I think that that's pretty widely accepted, that like if she's and if she's not number two, she's number one. So like she's still really one of the best characters in the game. And I'm kind of noticing a trend as the game continues to develop, that like some of the game's best characters are cryo. Because Ganyu's really, really, really good. Eula's really, really, really good. And Ayaka is really, really, really good. Like her elemental burst hits so many times, Ayaka's. And it adds up to so much damage. There's been so many times now where I've gone into the new artifact domain, and like I'll draw the enemies out to a corner, and I'll pretty much just throw a diagonal swap to like quick swap through Kazuha, and then use Kamisato Ayaka's burst, and everything's dead. Like the whole domain's over in like 20 seconds, and like she's just so good. Her elemental burst is crazy. JJX asks, are there any characters I don't have? No, I do have everybody. I don't have like crazy high constellations or anything. Like I think my average is like 2. for most of the 5-star characters. Although some of the like regular like normal banner characters or the characters that you get when you lose the 50/50 pity as a result of me getting all of the characters are starting to build up high constellations. So like my Jean is C5, my Deluca is C4, my Touching is C4. I want to say the only limited characters that have high constellations are Eula. I think I have C3. I did push for that, and because Zhongli had a rerun, he's C3 as well. But my Ayaka is only C1. I didn't even go for constellations on Klee. I didn't go for constellations on Yoimiya. There's a lot of 5-star characters I have no constellations on. Reload, the thumbnail changed. All right, let me check that. Oh, it did, yeah. Floating world under the moonlight. Nice, more official art. I'll probably actually change the thumbnail of this stream to this after it's over. So that, you know, it's clear that that's what this was. But yeah, that's a nice piece of official art. It's very interesting that all of the Archons are in this. That's really, really interesting. You know, it's hard to ignore, like, you know, when they draw the art, like what the potential implications of that may be when they release it. This is a really nice piece. I like that. I want to say that this is one of the very few official arts that have ever had both Aether and Lumine in it as well. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's all the Archons, both Aether and Lumine, and also Paimon. And then, yeah, I'm just noticing the slimes are balloons. It's a Animo slime balloon, a Geo slime balloon. They have strings and like a little, you know, tie knot at the bottom. Yeah, this is a nice piece of art. I'm definitely gonna end up using this for the thumbnail for this stream afterwards. Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen the third code, which is kind of surprising, but I guess maybe they haven't put out the last code yet. No third code? There's got to be a third code. There's always been 3. Oh yeah, the twins are arm in arm. Yeah, they are. I didn't even notice that. Good looking out. Yeah, this is a really nice one. I actually really like this this artwork. But I mean, their official art, let's face it, is always fantastic. The artists that MiHoYo uses they're amazing. I mean, but there's lots of amazing fan artists out there too, guys. You know, I feel like everybody here has to have seen a good amount of Genshin Impact fan art at this point. You know, if you're here, you're invested in the game anyways, so you've probably seen it. There's a lot of amazing artists out there. There just is. Yeah, so far still just 2 codes. That would be weird if there's only 2. So we should be looking at about 3 minutes. Yeah, well, 2.5-ish. Hopefully they'll hit on time with this one. Going back to the official Twitter just to make sure that they didn't, you know, ninja in another delay over there. Not seeing anything over there. In fact, they deleted their last message about the delay to 9:30, which makes sense because they didn't start at 9:30. And of course, they could have pushed the other delay notice to the, you know, any other delay notices to Facebook, but we'll see. I have a contract with Zhongli says. Meanwhile, I can't even finish a drawing due to work. Man, I feel that on a core level. Venti's English voice actor is on YouTube. Yeah, I want to say a lot of the voice actors from the game have YouTube channels. We can use the code Genshin gift again. Interesting. I will double check on that. Far beyond it for me to turn down free Primo Gems, right? So let's see if that's a thing. Okay, yeah, that actually did work. So yeah, the Genshin gift code does work again. Nice. I'll take that. Good looking out. Guys, is it normal to reach AR 42 in 3 weeks and 5 days? I don't think that that's particularly slow. Oh my god, is it really delayed to 10:15 now? Oh god. Did they really? Where was this announcement, guys? Was this on the Facebook again? Oy. This is getting a little more difficult to conceal mild irritation. I mean, it is what it is. It just is. Like I said, I wish I could have gone out and gotten an energy drink this morning because I would have had the time. So due to technical problems, the special preview program scheduled at 9 a.m. on August 20, 2021 will be postponed to August 20, 2021 at 10:15 a.m. So, yeah, yet another delay. Let's see if I can get this in there. It's probably a little blurry. But yeah, it delayed to 10:15. This is getting crazy, guys. Like, I wonder what's going on. We can only speculate, right? Like, now I'm just wondering, like, okay, we need to theory craft, like, what's causing the delay? What do you think is going on? Like, what kind of dots can we connect to theorize why they are still delaying the the reveal stream? It's like all the other reasons it's now over, but ours still hasn't arrived, and now we're waiting another 15 minutes, and deep sadness has arrived. So let's throw it out, guys. What reasons do you think that MiHoYo has had to continue to delay the live stream this morning? Yeah, I'll go ahead and post that Genshin gift code in the stream chat as well, too, guys, so that if you want to use that, there it is. Either make a damn theory video about this live. Yeah. Translating issues seems to be a common thought on the delay for the stream. Subtitling. I mean, you would have to think that maybe if it is one of the ones where they are, you know, using their native Chinese language in it, still that like it would have already been translated ahead of time, because I don't believe they actually do these live. I'm pretty sure they pre-record these. Voice actors are sleeping in. Well, that would be unfortunate. Like that's what's actually happened, right? Like just like one of the voice actors that were supposed to be here for it live overslept, and he's just hitting the snooze over and over again. Whoever it is, like Ball's voice actor overslept, and they're waiting for her to show up so they can actually go live with this thing. That's what it is. Next time I will snooze twice. It was horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was horrible. I got the worst look from my wife when I said that. She's just trying to look at her like, because of the way my setup is, and if some of you have seen like the pictures and videos that I've done of my setup, you can see that I have like a ring light that's over here on the right, which is right next to my camera, and I can see her face through my ring light, and she was just giving me a look like, oh god. All right, let's some people are saying it's live and that I should reload it, so I'm gonna reload it.
Montana McCoy.
Yep, it is.
Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius.
Elrider Amber reporting in. Hey everybody, I'm Kelly Baskin, the voice of Amber. And finally we have...
Hi everyone, I'm Laura Stahl, the voice behind Mondstadt's Deaconess idol, Barbara. Let's do our
They got
best
a lot
today.
of voice actors on this one.
All right, I believe that's everyone.
Yay!
we've got a full house today. Hey, guys.
We do.
So we'll all be teaming up to host this special program together.
This is great. So many people.
I know, this is so amazing.
So yeah, maybe this one was a matter of
Hopefully
getting all the
things
live
don't
people
get too
together.
crazy.
I'll be watching all of you.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Master Jean.
You got it. You got it.
Anyway, we'll be counting on you to show us the ropes, Zach. You'll be our special program senpai for the day.
Yeah, seriously, like how many of these have you done already, Zach? A lot, right?
Yeah, you know, like a few, but don't worry, I got this.
You got
We all know you do, Zach. Hey, every program so far has been just a little bit different, so I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be some special twists this time around too, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure. In fact, the special program writers have come up with a couple little mini games for all the voice artists to interact together. So be sure to stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
You're kidding!
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. All right then, with no further ado, let's have a first look at the official trailer for Genshin Impact version 2.1.
All right, here comes
Floating
the trailer.
World Under the Moonlight.
Do this.
Yay!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
Oh, these pieces are awesome.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap.
Oh, interesting. Is that an
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
Senora is the one behind all this? Ugh, not her again!
Oh, yeah.
Learned your lesson now. The way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
Yes.
Not even ashes
Let's
will remain.
go.
Let's get them! Protect Madame Cujo!
I will do everything within my power to defend my family's honor.
Strike! Storm the front!
You Cujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. Rest and rebuild! Covenant of the Deep!
Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory.
So it does look like Kazuha is going to be a big part of this one.
What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
Back in the plane of Euphemia again.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Oh, I am so ready for Ball.
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
That's it. Just like that. Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But each moment within it becomes all the more fragile.
There he is. So he is going to be here. Oh my god. This is so much hype. Yes.
You know, this is starting to feel like chili pepper weather. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival. I'm taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants. There is one dish that perhaps you could
Kaching.
try making for me.
We have 2 extraordinary
Niwa.
talents this year. I'm interested to see their choice of dishes.
Okay, without further ado, let the cooking commence. Begin.
Okay, so we're going to be getting some story treatments for some of the other characters again. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely here for that. Man, that trailer was so incredibly hype. I cannot even begin to process all of the feelings I have about the hype that they have just provided for me. So Pyro Signora, which, like, that plays big time into the whole Signora is the Crimson Witch idea. Big time. That's insanity. So I don't want to say it's confirmed at this point, but it's pretty confirmed. So we'll have to kind of hang in there and kind of see how that goes. I did find it very interesting when they were showing the flashes of little bits of the story that Kokomi and Kujo Sara were in the same location. It almost seemed like they had a shaky alliance going on there, which, considering they should be enemies, that's really unusual. So we're going to see some reversals here, I think. One of the other things I thought was very interesting when, you know, like, Yaemiko was over Aether's shoulder as he was fighting Ball again, she referred to her as like just A or something like that. That's what it sounded like. I'm going to need to go back and listen to that again, but it seemed like she used a different name for her. So I am really, really interested to go back and watch that trailer. After the stream is over, we're definitely going to go back and review that. So to those of you who are here for the duration of the whole stream, at the end, I'm going to go, hopefully they'll have it live or, you know, already up on the actual YouTube channel. I imagine they will. I'm going to go back and replay that again afterwards. Yeah, this trailer was pure fire hose.
Welcome
that
back,
was awesome.
everyone.
Yay!
So, as we just saw in the trailer, version 2.1 will be bringing everyone on an adventure celebrating another one of Liyue's traditional festivals, the Moon Chase Festival.
Tibet has so many festivals.
Is it just me, or does Sarah Miller Cruz
I
look
know,
like
right?
she's sitting in a
The
3D
Moon Chase
printer?
Festival is an event with lots of meaning to the people of Liyue. It's a time when all the locals gather together and do what they do best. Enjoy a variety of local foods.
I love food. Whenever anyone mentions food and Liyue, you know what comes to mind?
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Well, yeah, I guess that comes to mind too. Well, what I was going to say is you can't help but think of Liyue's resident chef, Xiangling.
Oh, right, Xiangling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, I still liked that impression, though, Zach. That was
Yeah,
pretty
good job. Well done.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thanks,
sure.
Steph.
Same.
So, in addition to lots of tasty food, the Moon Chase Festival also has a rich background of traditional culture and customs.
It said that in ancient times, the Moon Chase Festival was once associated with adepti that were pursuing the adeptal path.
That's right, but such folk legends are hard to verify now. The present meaning of the Moon Chase Festival primarily lies now in celebrating the arrival of fall by moonlight. In addition to enjoying activities in the radiant moonlight, people will visit friends and relatives, and as well as enjoy a variety of entertainment and events.
Okay. So, in other words, it's another chance for everyone to gather around the table and enjoy a big meal together, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like food, and like any festival, the whole city joins in on the celebration. Travelers will notice some changes in Liyue Harbor throughout the course of the festival, with the entire city decked out in festive decor.
I like when they change the towns and the areas.
During the Moon Chase Festival, merchants will
Give some
also
nice
set up their
opportunities for
stalls and
footage
cover
changes.
the alleys and advertisements to attract customers.
Nice. I'm sure we'll find
Yeah,
some
looks really
interesting
nice.
things for sale.
If the Moon Chase Festival is the main event for version 2.1, what can players expect
Oh, for sure.
story-wise? Are we going to get a new event
Oh, so I
storyline?
just turned
Say
up the
yes,
volume
please.
of the
Bet
actual
we
stream
are.
as well.
Yeah, this time around, travelers will find themselves partnering up with Keqing and Xiangling to travel around Liyue in search of the true origins of the Moon Chase Festival.
Ooh.
They'll even be doing some
like this.
cooking and trying out new recipes along the way.
And what good would food be without friends? Travelers will be meeting up with a whole host of good friends from Liyue, so I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of familiar faces throughout the story.
Great. It's always fun to see characters making an appearance for the events.
Definitely.
Yay!
Okay, so besides the Moon Chase event storyline, what else can travelers expect to see coming with the Moon Chase Festival?
That's a good question, and I got you covered.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
In addition to the event storyline, there will be 2 types of event gameplay. The first is called Moonlight Seeker.
Okay.
During the event period, the Adventurers Guild will be scattering things called Moonchase charms and Mist Moon chests all around the areas of Liyue, Mondstadt, and Dragonspine.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I like this.
Travelers can speak with the event organizer to gain some clues, which will help you locate the items faster.
Okay, wait a second.
Does
That sounds
just
like
give
a
out
big
Primo
treasure
gems?
hunt.
That
I
give
love
out Primo
treasure
gems?
hunts. I love treasure hunts. It's so cool.
That's right. So, Mist
Events that
Moon
give
chests
Primo
will
gems are
drop
nice.
rewards as soon as they are opened,
Nice.
and travelers can collect certain amounts of Moonchase charms to receive even more rewards.
Ooh, new treasure chest to open. That's always fun.
I know! And as Zhongli himself said, us travelers have a treasure finding talent surpassed by no one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
that's,
Nice try,
that's a
Sarah,
good
but
event.
I think
I'm
Zhongli
actually
sounds
really
a little
love
more
that
like
they've
this.
done that. They're adding a lot of like treasure chests and like
This wine
oculi type.
tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share that memory?
Was
That is the best chameleon, I swear. Introduce the
Yeah, that's
deepest
good. But
voices.
seriously, you two, getting back to the event. Yeah. We should also mention that the rewards for Moonlight Seeker include a brand new 4-star Claymore, Luxurious Sea Lord.
Is this real?
Oh man. Quick sword. So
Goodness.
what? I think a lot of us saw that, like, you know,
Sword, honey. That is
like a lot of us had seen like rumors that there was going to be a fish
It's
sword.
a big fish.
I really thought that was going to be a joke. It's not a joke.
Yes,
It's a real sword.
Willie is a bitch. Okay.
Come on.
We're getting weird weapons!
So weird. Okay. I'm sorry. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Genshin Impact wins the internet. Anyway, I'm sorry. Woo. I am a professional. Anyway. Okay, will travelers be able to exchange rewards to fully refine this weapon? Like in previous
So
events?
a
Is that
proper
gonna be a
pause
thing?
before weapon.
That's right.
Oh my
yeah, the
gosh.
weapons refinement materials will all be available as event rewards.
I'm so happy.
I mean, I guess even a fish sword needs refinement materials.
Yeah, it's called seasoning, Zach.
But we still have another type of
Yes,
event
it's a
gameplay
fish
to cover
sword.
too. And the second part of event gameplay is called Trail of Delicacies.
Fancy. That sounds like my kind of event.
It seems like it's going to be a pretty
Travelers
like
will be tasked with
like,
locating camps
inclusive
of monsters
event. There's gonna be a
across
lot of
different
stuff.
areas and challenging a variety of enemies.
Oh.
Each camp will have leaders that have been affected by some special buffs or effects. Additionally, players will be able to submit dishes as offerings to receive corresponding buff effects, which in turn will then help travelers complete challenges.
Okay.
That sounds yummy. Food and monsters, there is nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
You are correct. Yep, I guess it's time to put those cooking skills to good use, travelers.
And that's not all, because to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Genshin Impact, travelers will be able to participate in the new Passage of Clouds and Stars login event. Simply
Oh, new login
accumulate
event.
daily logins throughout the event period to claim up to 10 intertwined fate,
Nice.
along with various other rewards.
That sounds
Wow.
nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool.
Well, that's even better than Primo
And
Gems,
there's one more
arguably.
important note. Every traveler across all servers will have their double crystal bonus reset, which means everyone will be able to enjoy a double amount of crystals for a purchase again.
Oh,
That's so nice.
that's kind of awesome.
There is
So
just
exciting.
so much
As
to
somebody who
enjoy
spends
here.
money on the game regularly,
While
that's kind of
Moonchase is
huge
underway
to me.
back in Liyue, things will
They're gonna
also
reset
continue
those. Like
unfolding in the
those were amazing when the game
tumultuous
started.
nation
I,
of Inazuma.
I'm kind of hoping,
In
like
version
Black Friday
2.1,
time of year, maybe
travelers
they'll
will
do
pick
it
up
again.
right where the 2.0 story left off and continue on their adventure through the main storyline.
Oh, the story from 2.0 was so jam-packed. I mean, so many important things were happening. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I bet everyone's already dying to know what happens.
I am. I want to know, please.
Seriously, but just as a disclaimer, for anyone that hasn't cleared the storyline from 2.0 yet, spoiler alert.
Oh no, avert your eyes!
All right, take it away, Stephanie.
All right. So, in the last chapter, the Traveler joined the ranks of the resistance forces fighting against the Shogunate. However, we still don't know what challenges lay ahead for the resistance and the Traveler. Does the Traveler actually stand a chance of shaking the Raiden Shogun's persistent and unwavering pursuit of eternity?
Oh, this storyline is really building up. I am like super excited.
So, for all our travelers who are anxiously waiting to see what will happen next, the story will continue unfolding in the final chapter of the Inazuma Archon quest, arriving in version 2.1, Omnipresence over Mortals.
Whoa. And from
That's
the
a really
title,
nice
it
piece
seems
of
like
art
the
as
story
well.
will still be
Really
revolving
is that
heavily
something,
around the
man.
Raiden Shogun.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful.
What lengths will the Traveler go to in order to turn the situation in Inazuma and alter the imposing will of the almighty Shogun? All the
I knew
answers
it was
will
going to be
revealed
Omnipresence over Mortals.
in the coming
I called that in my video recently.
Dun dun dun! Wait, Zach. Well, is that it? You can't tell us anything else? What else is what's gonna happen next?
Well, we've got to be careful when it comes to story content. You know, like we don't want to ruin it for anybody.
But I want to know.
Okay, well, just as a sneak peek, we do have some screenshots from the 2.1 storyline to share with everyone. So let's have a look.
Give me.
Okay.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too.
So I do believe that the thing that the Shogun lost that was very dear to her was her
remembering
previous
correctly, we already
Tengu
knew
warrior.
that Musojin Gorge was the result of Raiden Shogun's blade, right?
So the one
But
who
what did
who
she
was
mean when she
before
said the Shogun
Kujo
lost
Sara.
something very dear to her along the way.
Right. Well, hopefully travelers have paid attention throughout their travels and picked up on what has taken place in Inazuma up till now.
Clues and hints.
I'm pretty sure everyone has their own guesses about what she may have lost, but all I can say is that the gradual process of losing things and facing changes over the years have had a big influence on the Shogun.
Wait, maybe. Okay, maybe this was the catalyst behind the Shogun's decision for the Vision Hunt Decree and the Sakoku Decree. What do you think? Do you think the things I think?
Yeah,
Right?
I think you might be right.
But you know, I can't help but wonder if the Raiden Shogun is really the cold-hearted character we saw in version 2.0. There seems to be a lot of questions surrounding her.
Right, there's definitely a fair amount of mystery surrounding her.
Mysterious indeed, but the good news is that we'll all have the chance to learn a lot more in the coming version update. On to our next screenshot.
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead. You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
Whoa!
Okay.
Scaramouche, aka the
Interesting.
Balladeer, finally makes another appearance. It seems you can never predict when that guy is gonna show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No
I
way.
believe the last time we saw him was in the Unreconciled Stars event back in version 1.1.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You know, I also noticed that the Senora was in the trailer earlier as well. Uh-oh. Seems there's always some trouble wherever
Very
those
interesting.
show up. It can't be a coincidence that both of these Fatui Harbingers are making an appearance in Inazuma at the same time.
Yeah, that's
right?
a really good point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, the Balladeer. Seems like they'll be playing an even bigger role this time.
Well, he is
Oh,
the
boy.
number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Any encounter with him is going to be
Fair.
pretty epic, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the Traveler was
Oh, for
looking
sure.
pretty serious when they were confronting Scaramouche, and all he said was that they were getting worked up over nothing. I wonder what the situation could be.
Oh, I bet they stole his fish.
For sure.
I mean,
Not the fish.
maybe.
It's gotta be.
I think players will have to play the story and find the answer for themselves.
I knew it.
No spoilers. Gotta be. No spoilers.
Well, before we move on, there's one more thing I'd like to mention about the Balladeer here. When travelers successfully complete the new storyline, they'll discover the true origins of Scaramouche.
I beg your pardon, really?
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Wow. I need it right now.
So we're gonna actually get some concrete details on
Yeah, me too.
who
I
he
mean,
really is.
I've
That's
always
good.
been wondering where he actually came from.
Right.
I knew you guys would be interested.
Yes,
Okay.
You know us well.
On to our final screenshots.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? So be it.
Maybe a little of both.
Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
All right, so it looks like the traveler gets another
It's interesting that
chance to
she's
confront the
taking
Shogun.
some time to
That's
actually
cool.
talk to Aether this time,
And I
as
think
opposed
the
to
situation
just, you
here
know,
is a lot different from the first
attacking
time
him
they
directly.
met.
She's
But
not just
the real question
striking
is,
twice right
what
away
will
like
it
she
take
claims
to
she would.
convince the Shogun to have a change of heart. All of this comes to light in the final battle.
Dun dun dun.
So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see
This is quite
if he
the
talks
fateful
about the quest for
moment,
finding
huh?
his
Sounds like
sister and the unknown god and all of that.
Knights of Favonius training.
Never.
Oh.
Very, very interesting.
would not
and
be
just
good.
kind of see where that
No,
comes
it would
from.
not.
Once again, everyone will need to play through the story themselves to discover what happens.
Oh, yeah, I knew you'd say that. I think that's it for version 2.1 storyline. But next, let's take a look at some of the new characters coming our way.
Yes! This is my favorite part. Yay!
Nice. Gonna get some gameplay stuff. I love how much weight her animations have. You get like just the way her slashes work. It seems like they have like a lot of weight behind them. Like, you know, you can kind of tell that like the weapon is like, you know, heavy or powerful, or that she wields it in a heavy or powerful way.
I command the thunder in all corners of the world to cease. Rest well tonight.
Okay. Like, you know,
incredible.
additional hype for Ball
So,
for sure.
I know that many of you have been waiting to see the Raiden Shogun as a playable character in the game. So first, let's start things off with a quick preview of the Shogun's abilities.
All right. Lead us in, Zach. Let's do it.
Okay. The Raiden Shogun possesses an electro-gnosis and wields a polearm in combat.
Ah, another Archon that wields a pole arm.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Her
Well, there was bound
elemental
to be some
skill,
overlap.
Transcendence, Baleful Omen, deals electro damage to nearby enemies and will grant each nearby party member an Eye of Stormy Judgment effect.
Okay, that's a pretty intense name, but hopefully it'll be good for the entire team.
That's right.
Okay, so what effects will this grant our characters exactly?
The Eye of Stormy Judgment.
Will perform coordinated attacks alongside the active character, dealing AoE electro damage, as well as increasing the active character's elemental burst damage.
Whoa. Right, that's interesting.
I like that.
When the Raiden Shogun uses her elemental
swap
burst,
team.
secret art, Muso Shinsetsu, she unleashes the Muso no Hitotachi, causing her to draw her sword and perform attacks with her tachi for a certain duration. This is called the Muso Ishin state.
Nice. So she's switching weapons during her burst.
Yeah, I do like that. So it's kind of think like
Exactly.
child, but during
While
the
using
burst.
Muso
So
no Hitotachi,
instead of on
all
his
the
E
Shogun's
skill,
normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to electro damage that cannot be overridden by any other elemental infusion.
ooh, if it can't be overridden, that means my
sounds
C6
like the
Bennett will
Muso no
not be
Hitotachi
ruined
is
by that.
Really as scary as the stories have made it out to
That's
be.
big.
I am frightened.
I like that.
But we'll be okay. Let's keep going.
When the Shogun's attacks hit an opponent, she will recharge energy for all of her teammates, and she will be immune to electro-charged effects, while also having increased resistance to interruption. Finally, the Raiden Shogun's normal, charged, and plunging attack damage will be considered elemental burst damage.
Ooh, that'll come in handy. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
So plunges and all of that would be
unlocking
okay.
the passive talent Enlightened One,
So that means any
if the Shogun's
noblesse
energy recharge
oblige and
surpasses 100%,
stuff like
she'll
that.
receive greater energy restoration from Musou Ishin, as well as increase its electro damage bonus.
Wow.
Oh,
So she can
yeah.
even restore
Okay.
energy for her teammates. That's useful.
Oh
Totally
yeah,
for sure.
I'm really looking forward to her myself. It's so cool how she wields her blade. And all right,
Yeah.
let's take a look at our next new playable character.
Yay, new friend!
Komi time. I like her animations. Kind of got like this like flowy fish kind of thing going on about him. Her burst animation's really nice.
Good morning. I've just read a fascinating stratagem. Would you like to study it together?
Whoa!
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. She looks amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Here we have Sango no Miya Kokomi. As you can already see, she is a very nimble and graceful character.
I already
So
love
yeah,
this.
she looks really elegant, but also really cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of like, kind of like a mermaid princess that emerged from the deep in some fairy tale.
That is the
Oh
perfect
my
way to
gosh,
put
yes.
that.
Okay. Thank
Absolutely.
And Kokomi moves
I do like
in
her
combat
design.
with so much agility, and somehow she manages to maintain that elegant appearance no matter what is going on.
All right, tutorial when?
Yes, I wish I could do that.
So jealous, so jealous.
All right, so Kokomi has a hydro vision and wields a catalyst in combat. Let's
Hydro
dive
Catalyst
in
number 3.
and take a look at her abilities.
Oh, wow, Zach.
Zach,
Great dad
that
joke.
caused me physical pain. But thank you for
Get
that.
an award for that.
I loved it.
Oh, it was amazing.
When
Good
she-
opportunity.
When she uses her elemental ability called Karage's Oath, she summons a jellyfish-like illusion called a Bake Karage. This illusion will remain on the battlefield and continuously restore HP for the active
She
character
is a healer.
while attacking nearby enemies, dealing hydro damage.
Okay, that's
Kokomi's Elemental Burst, Myriad's Ascension, deals Hydro AoE damage to nearby enemies and causes her to don her ceremonial garment, which increases the damage dealt by her normal and charged attacks, as well as her Bake Kurage.
The ceremonial garment looks so pretty.
She is on top of the water
Yeah.
here.
No,
Oh my god,
Very
floaty,
nice.
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
so pretty. And finally, her passive talent, Princess of Watatsumi, reduces the stamina consumption for teammates when swimming.
She's
that's
a
pretty
princess.
cool. Yeah.
Totally. She's a princess.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Like,
no,
I
the
love
more
her.
I
There's
look
another
at her,
character who
the
does
more I
that.
think she's a mermaid.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Zach's still gonna drown.
Maybe.
Okay, but you should definitely note that Kokomi has a special trait. Her base crit rate is negative 100%, which means she doesn't benefit from crit rate or crit damage. However, she does enjoy an increased healing bonus.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they really
So
want her to be a
you
healer.
lose something, but you also gain something.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it seems like players are going to have a good time jumping in and figuring out the intricacies of this character.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of cool things going on.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. Last but not least, we have one more new character to introduce.
Did she dodge the arrow? I don't know. Nice. Okay, so she does
to
actually
manifest
have
eternity
the
per the almighty shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
She does actually have the dark one that they talk about. That's really cool. For
Our
sure.
third new character for version 2.1 will be Kujo Sara.
Oh,
Hello,
right.
Kujo Sara.
She's the rival general to Kokomi.
Yeah, so Kujo Sara is a bow wielder with an electrovision, and her elemental ability, Tengu Storm Call, allows her to backdash and gain crow feather cover.
Don't be shy, Zach. Tell us more.
Will do. When Kujo Sara charges her bow, she consumes crow feather cover. The arrow fired will leave a crow feather behind that will trigger Tengu Jurai Ambush, which deals AoE electro damage and also increases the attack of nearby characters.
Oh, I
handy.
love that. Yeah, some
She's-
seriously specialized
she's,
archer
she's a buffer.
mechanics.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? So after unlocking the talent Decorum, when Tengu Jurai Ambush hits opponents, Kujo Sara will restore energy to all party members based on her current amount of energy recharge.
Oh, cool. I'd like to be her friend.
That's right.
I like friends.
That's a good thing.
When Kujo Sara uses her elemental burst, Subjugation, Koko Sendo, she will strike a target area with Tengu Jurai Titan Breaker, dealing AoE electro damage and leaving a number of Tengu Jurai Storm Cluster, which then spread out, dealing more instances of AoE electro damage. These Tengu Jurai will also provide an attack bonus.
Yeah, Kujo Sara fits really nicely into the support role.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's clearly a support
And
character.
by the way, Kujo Sara's idle animation and elemental burst show her black crow feathers emerging, which definitely wins some style points, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah,
even
I
with
think
all the
those are pretty cool.
characters we have already, these three all really have unique styles and combat abilities.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Cool.
Along with the release of these new characters, the new version will
Okay.
also be adding
Well, they definitely
the
didn't
Imperatrix
spend that much
Ambrosa story
time on
quest for
Kujo
the
Sara
Raiden
overall
Shogun,
compared to the
as
others.
well as the Dracena Somnolenta
She looks really
story
cool
quest
overall,
for Sangha no
and
Mia
having her
Kokomi.
being, another
quests.
buffer.
I
I think it's going to be
These are always such a
necessary,
great opportunity
especially for people
travelers to get
like
a
me
more
who broke
in-depth
their
view at new
Bennett
characters
accidentally.
and
Although
their
they did say that
so the
the use
big
of
question is,
Misono
when are all these new
Hitotachi
characters
does
gonna be
not
available to the
it will not be impacted
really
by
good question.
Well,
infusions,
the Raiden
which
Shogun
means
and
she
Kujo
stays
Sara
electro.
will be appearing in the first event wish in version
yeah,
2.1.
they're first.
Sangha no Mia Kokomi will be appearing in the new version's second event wish.
Sweet. Okay, this is best case scenario to me.
Awesome. Love it.
Having
And
Sara
lastly, we'll be
and
releasing two new 5-star weapons in
Shogun
the
at the
version
same
update,
time is awesome.
Engulfing Lightning, as well as Everlasting Moonglow. We'll be posting more info on those weapons soon, so please be sure to keep an eye out for the official announcements.
Yeah, sounds
Okay,
good.
so Everlasting Moonglow
Okay, so besides
is more
those
than
exciting
likely
new characters
banner
coming our
intent
way,
for
version 2.1
Kokomi,
still
so
has some huge content for
she
us
has
to
negative
reveal.
crit rate.
It's hard to imagine what could be even more
gotta be a
exciting than new
support-focused
characters.
catalyst.
Right, well, how about some completely new areas to explore?
Nice! There are more areas to
pretty cool.
explore already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm still exploring Inazuma.
Seriously.
We already received lots of new
Sam.
areas with the release of Inazuma, and version 2.1 will be building on that with 2 more new areas for
Watatsumi
travelers to
Island
explore.
and Sarai Island. Let me see.
Wow.
The first area is Watatsumi Island, home to the resistance forces. This area is located at a considerable distance from the other islands of Inazuma, so travelers can expect to see peculiar landscapes and unique culture that somewhat differs from that on Narukami Island.
So
It's definitely a lot
sounds
different
like
from
we
the
need
rest
a
of
boat.
Inazuma.
Yeah.
Probably. So, a key point of interest on Watatsumi Island is the Sangha no Mia Shrine, which lies surrounded by mountains and misty waterfalls. The
It's nice,
shrine
I like it.
serves as headquarters for the resistance forces and exudes a dreamy aura.
Totally.
I mean, you really weren't kidding about how unique this place is. The scenery here is so different. It
Oh, I
almost
saw-
looks like a completely
I
different
saw,
world.
I saw an Electroculus
Yeah.
above the house there.
It's almost like another fantasy world within to that.
I know. So the people of Watatsumi Island believe in the Great Serpent, which is their god.
Yeah, even the torii gates are different, and the colors of the locals' garb look really unique.
You know, I'm loving the attention to detail here.
Me too.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, now on to
Yeah,
the
those shrine
second new
maidens
area
kinda have
coming
the
in
same
2.1.
appearance as like the
Seirai
Kitsune
Island.
maidens back.
Hopefully,
in
everyone was
Misumi,
able
but
to
it's
catch a
color.
glimpse of Seirai Island from the version 1.6 special program.
Oh, wait, really?
You guys need to pay attention. Come on.
Sorry. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Anyway, Seirai Island is constantly
Seirai.
enveloped by violent storms. The place has a strange, gloomy atmosphere, so people seldom ever set foot on the island.
Yeah.
The island's ramshackle villages, withering trees, and abandoned shrines all seem to tell the sad history of this area.
I'm honestly trying to figure out why anybody would want to go there.
It doesn't seem very welcoming. No, it doesn't.
Well, even in a place like this, there are all kinds of interesting things waiting to be explored. For example, we have a talking black cat that is the provisional head priestess of the Asase Shrine.
Say no more, I'm on my
we
way.
have a reason to go there.
I'm on my way.
So not only does Inazuma have a boss Shiba Inu, it also has a kitty priestess.
You guys know how I like those cats.
What?
The kitty talks.
We need to foster.
We cannot gloss over the fact that the kitty talks.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, this place does look pretty interesting. I'm
Talking
sure
cat
travelers
NPC.
will find
I'm
plenty
here
to
for that.
explore there.
Oh, so
Totally.
much. And with all these new characters and new areas to explore, what would a new version be without some new enemies to battle?
I was hoping that would be good.
So let's take a look at some of the new monsters that await us in version 2.1.
This place is definitely off-putting. Yeah, this looks like an Electro Oceanid. Let's hope it's less annoying than Oceanid. Oh, Hydro Hypo. Interesting. I'll be very curious to see how Ayaka will handle the Hydro Hypo. Probably pretty well. Nice. Why I'm here for Pyro Senora. This is awesome. For real. Oh, this giant fire whip is there. Yo, did she just turn into a giant, like, pyro tornado?
Yeah.
I think they're giving us her theme there, too, maybe.
Finally, a showdown with the Senora herself. You guys, I bet a lot of travelers have been waiting for the chance to challenge her.
Probably.
That's right.
Velvetra
In
29
fact,
says
Senora
Pyro
will become
Senora,
available
or Pyro
as
is
a weekly
Senora's
boss.
delusion. Actually, there might be an
Okay,
argument
so
to be
even though
made
she's
that
our enemy and
that
I've always
her
wanted to
cryo
combat,
was her
I
delusion, and the
love it.
pyro
Notice
might
how
be her
cool
natural
her fighting
skill.
style is, and also how awesome the music sounds.
That's true.
Yeah,
You know,
I think she'll
if
be
she
a
is
fun one
indeed
to
the
add
Crimson
to our
Witch.
list of bosses to challenge every week. I think
Well, hey, don't
Yeah.
you remember what she did to Venti? Now is our chance to avenge him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sure he's fine. Anyway, yeah, this looks like it'll be an amazing experience. Senora not only transforms between cryo and pyro forms during combat, but the environment around her will constantly be shifting as well. Oof.
Man, that's nothing that we can't handle.
Oh, hey, yeah, I know. I'm just saying the players might find themselves in for some surprises.
Yeah, dying to new bosses is my specialty.
Zach, give yourself some credit.
Anyway, I think it's time for us to drop our second redemption code.
I thought I already dropped the second code. I guess not.
Code inbound in 3, 2, 1.
All of these art releases they're making for these are awesome. Oh, I really hope that they give us high-resolution versions of these somewhere, because these are all amazing. And really, you know, like for a time they had a good fan site kit that provided most of these images, but it really hasn't had much support not since I think version 1.5. So most of these images that have been coming out for the last 2 versions, we haven't really been seeing like high-resolution versions of these, and these are amazing. Make sure you guys go ahead and get that code in if you haven't done it yet. And I just put the third one in because somebody put that in chat earlier. I'm going to go ahead and throw the third one in the chat as well for all of you. In case you didn't get the third one yet, there it is. Okay, so Ball and Kokomi clearly have some past. I don't know. They might have a past. It just depends on like how old Kokomi actually is. She could be, you know, kind of like an Adepta Beast kind of situation where she's a lot older than it seems. But it also could be because, you know, she's the leader of Watatsumi Island and Ball killed their deity. So that also could be what, you know, the past is there. We'll see kind of how this, how all this plays out, but I'm really liking where all of this is going for the 2.1 update. Omnipresence over Mortals questline I think is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they resolve this.
So we've already covered tons of exciting new features coming in version 2.1, but there are still a couple more things to reveal.
Gosh, it's so hard to believe how much content we're getting. We have been fed. We are being fed, everyone. So full already.
I know. Well, travelers will be seeing a new gameplay mechanic landing in the new version. Guess anyone? It has to do with water.
Oh, let me guess.
Okay.
Scuba diving with Kokomi.
I like that. That would be cool.
Not the worst
that sounds
idea.
pretty cool, but no.
Crushing dreams.
In version 2.1, Genshin Impact will be getting an all-new fishing system.
What? Your
Fishing
face.
system, okay.
So fun.
Okay. I mean, a lot of games have fishing,
Travelers
so...
will be able to cast their lines for fishing in designated areas of water.
That's so cool.
That's great.
Oh my goodness, please
areas.
tell me
Okay,
more
so it's
about
not just
this
something
right
you do
now.
anywhere.
Yeah. Laura, I'm excited.
Okay, the first step to catching any fish is preparing some bait.
Okay.
Depending on the area, travelers will be able to use different kinds of bait to catch different kinds of fish. Once you've decided where to
So you
fish
make
and have
bait at
prepared
the
your
alchemy
bait,
table,
you
okay.
can begin fishing.
Oh my gosh. This is
Fun.
way more detailed than I thought it would be, and I am all about it. I'm so ready.
I know. I know. Okay, so next you have to cast your line. It's important to choose a place to cast your line that won't scare the fish away. Once you get a bite, you have to time your reaction and control the tension of your line to
Interesting.
reel in the fish.
I need to take notes.
Whoa.
Hopefully this isn't too hard for mobile
Sounds
players.
like there's actually quite a bit to it, and I can't believe we're actually talking about fishing right now.
I'm so happy.
Yep.
Seems
And
a little
there will
more
be
involved
many
than I
types
was
of fish to be
expecting
caught,
overall.
so travelers can try their best to catch every kind. Fish are not only used to produce a cooking ingredient, but can also be exchanged for rewards. We can even visit the Fishing Association in different areas to exchange for new fishing rods that have different effects to help us catch more fish.
Oh, it sounds so official.
I just love that there's this.
Yes.
I'm gonna die. Okay. Whew. I mean, I still think that scuba diving with Kokomi would have been amazing, but like.
Well, hey, listen, I've heard that
Oh, Laura
there
Stahl's
are special
screen is
fish that we
frozen.
can catch called ornamental fish. Is that true?
You are correct. Ornamental fish are a type of particularly energetic fish that travelers can catch and then raise themselves.
Wait.
Raise
Hold on.
ourselves? So are we going to be able to like put them in our teapot or something?
Pet and keep them forever. I love that. So cool.
Yeah, hang on. We're gonna need like a fish bowl or something to keep them in, right?
Oh, how about the Serenity Pot? We can keep them there.
Yes!
That's a really good
Yeah.
idea.
You nailed it, Kelly. In version 2.1, 2.1, the Serenity Pot will be adding a special furnishing called the Pool of Sapphire Grace.
Ooh,
Any ornamental fish that players catch can be raised in this special pool.
That's so fun.
I like that.
It is
That's
so
pretty cool.
crazy how many functions the Serenity Pot is getting.
I know.
Like, so many.
Oh,
We knew they were
and
gonna
to
have to keep
celebrate
adding
the
more
addition
support
of
for
the
the
fishing
Serenity Pod
system,
overall
there will
anyway.
also be a special event in the new version.
Yes. Once travelers think they've got their fishing skills down, they can participate in the Lunar Realm event. They'll receive a special invitation from Inazuma's very own fishing expert, Kujirai Momiji. After some special training, everyone will have the opportunity to seek out the legendary fish, Lunar Leviathan.
The Lunar Leviathan? I'm not too sure I like the sound of that.
I'm now having like flashbacks to like
Well,
first arc of Sword Art
actually,
Online, the giant
you might be
fish.
surprised, Kelly. According to fishing legends, and yes, there are fishing legends.
Of course there are.
Don't ask.
They're
The
gonna run out of
lunar
time.
Leviathan, it has the magical power to fulfill someone's wishes.
Okay, yep. I'm getting real curious about what this little fishy baby looks like, and if I can love it and keep it forever, please. Can I keep it? Will we be actually able to see the Lunar Leviathan in all of its glory?
I think you know the answer, Laura.
I know. Players will have to play the game to find out.
That's
Well, I want to know now.
All right, on to the next
Oh,
event.
more name cards.
This one should pique your interest.
That was pretty cool.
Rumors have it that there's a free-for-all fighting tournament being held in an unknown guild hall near Inazuma City.
Oh.
Whoa. This came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
I know, right?
From fishing to fighting.
This free-for-all fighting tournament is known as Hyakunin Iki. During this challenge, travelers can either use the trial characters provided or their own characters to form 6 tag teams of 2 characters and give
Okay.
each tag team an event-exclusive ability.
Oh, so a real test of team combination. I love it.
This is interesting, okay.
But be careful. If one of your teams goes over the time limit, it will cause your combat abilities to drop.
Oh no.
However, we can use the relay ability to switch to another team to continue combat.
RW Reek and Co.
Fervor
Appreciate your
is
support. Thank
accumulated
you.
by switching teams or defeating enemies. Once you have reached a certain amount of fervor, bonuses will be unlocked for your character's combat abilities.
Okay, that's interesting. So it's basically like a relay competition.
I mean, that sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean that is an, a pretty unique
So,
combat
finally,
idea.
in addition to all the
With
events
the,
we've
like the
mentioned
2
already,
character parties
the new
instead
version
of
will
like the
also
full 4.
feature the Spectral Secrets Expedition event.
Should
In
be
this
interesting.
event, travelers will need to send out expeditions based on information Catherine posts regarding Spectre sightings.
Spectres are a type of extremely rare elemental creature, no?
That's right. Travelers will need to dispatch expeditions based on recommended elements from the Adventurers Guild for maximum efficiency. Once you have completed a series of expeditions, you will be able to claim the corresponding rewards.
I like rewards.
Sounds like the perfect job for Outrider Amber.
Okay, so aside from all these amazing events, the Serenity Pot system will also be getting some adjustments too.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Starting in version 2.1, when we put multiple of certain furnishings in our realm, the second and any more duplicates will have a reduction to the total load amount.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
great. So this means that travelers can actually put more stuff into their realms than before, right?
Yes,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
But
I'm-
it should be noted that the load reduction only applies to furnishings that are placed within the same area.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
so
no,
if
that's
I
still
put a
good, though.
chair in a room and then put another one out in the hall, there's no reduction?
Nope, I'm afraid not.
So I think what that'll really help with is like
Well, we've
walls.
talked a lot about
So like
in-game
if any of you have been to
celebrations
like my
and
teapot,
updates so
I have
But
a
I feel like I remember at the
Lua
start of the
village
program,
that I made out
we
on the
mentioned
beach.
that we'd also
and I've got
have
a lot
some
of walls
exciting
around
events
that.
that
And if
are
that's
not
going to
all
significantly
in-game.
open load for me
That's
over there, that's going to allow me to do
right.
a lot of things with that
Like
area of
what?
the teapot that like, I kind of got shut down on because my load was
We'll be
full.
revealing all the details in the next section.
I'm all about more realm space. That's
and
awesome.
our talented voice artists will also be playing some interactive games together as well. So if you're interested in watching a bunch of Genshin Impact's voice talents tricking each other and sharing some fun facts, stay tuned. For now, let's take another break for our 3rd redemption code. Here we go.
Yeah, there's code 3. God, all of these pieces of art are awesome. Now the problem is going to be trying to figure out which one I want to use for the thumbnail. Oh, there's so much to pick at for this. Like this whole update's gonna be loaded with new stuff. And I mean, obviously, we've got, you know, the 3 new characters, 2 of which are Electro. And, you know, like, Kujo Sara is an Electro support. So I mean, like, you could pair her up with Shogun and possibly be, you know, like, you actually go with an Electro Resonance team, which isn't something a lot of people use, but it could be an interesting opportunity. Yeah, I wish that they would release these as like high resolution wallpapers. Like I said, they used to actually release all of these over on the fan site kit, and now, like, ever since like version 1.5, they haven't been doing that. So I'm really hopeful that we're going to be seeing these, you know, as proper high res releases in the future, because these are great. Yeah, I am here for all these code redemption arts that they've been putting out. Somebody asked, what lore topics am I looking forward to the most? Well, you know, obviously the next update of the story, Omnipresence Over Mortals, is something that I'm really invested in. That's huge, because that's going to be pushing the main story forward. That's the big one. But we also did just get, you know, a reveal that Signora also has a pyro element. So, with that said, that has a lot of deeper implications to her potential as the Crimson Witch of Flames. Now, this is a theory that I've been wanting to cover for a little while. Originally, I wasn't really a big subscriber to that theory.
Welcome back, everybody!
Now I am. I kind of came
section of
around on it
today's
about a
show,
month
we will be
ago and was
introducing
considering
more
covering it
special
sometime
events
after
for Genshin
2.1.
Impact's anniversary
Now I'm
celebration.
definitely going to.
Yay!
Yeah, the first anniversary event we would like to share is the Engraved Wishes web event. In this event, travelers can submit their own messages celebrating Genshin Impact's anniversary and have the opportunity for their messages to be engraved onto unique Paimon blocks.
Paimon blocks.
What?
What are those?
What is a Paimon block?
That's a really great question. These special blocks are engraved with the traveler's comments, will eventually be assembled into a 6'5" Paimon statue!
What?
That is like the biggest Paimon.
Yeah, 6'5" Paimon. That's a big Paimon.
That's so much of a
I mean,
That is a
that's
very
what me, I know.
large,
Like, having our messages
non-bite-sized
engraved on a
Paimon.
massive Paimon statue, that will be very commemorative.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The Paimon statue will consist of approximately 50,000 blocks.
That's a lot of blocks.
So, there will be 50,000 lucky travelers that can have their messages engraved on the Paimon blocks.
Oh man, I wish I could be
Cool.
one of them. I know.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Me too. More details will be available later via official announcements. Okay, our next anniversary event is related to Genshin Impact's music.
Genshin Impact music. I'm always excited about music. You know that.
I'm always here for the music too.
For many
like,
players,
you know, I
music
love to use it
reflects
in the videos.
first
so.
moments and feelings we experienced the very first time we entered the game. So, in order to celebrate the first anniversary of Genshin Impact's release, the game will be hosting an online concert that'll be open to the global audience. The
Oh.
show will be featuring musicians from the United States, Belgium, and South Korea playing their own covers of Genshin Impact's amazing music.
That's so cool.
That's
amazing.
So there actually is a
incredible.
Genshin concert.
And
That's
so it's
awesome.
online, so we'll all be able to watch it together, right?
Yes, exactly. And that's not the only exciting news we have about Genshin Impact's music. The Inazuma-themed OST will also be releasing soon in a collaboration between Hoyomix and
Nice.
Sony Music.
Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna
this
actually get a
soundtrack
release on
features
that.
live performances by the Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra from Japan in collaboration with artists of traditional musical instruments. This collaboration was made possible through hours of online communication crossing locations, languages, and cultures.
Wow. I have so much respect for all the producers, musicians, and all the staff that's
All of
behind all
the
of these
musicians
soundtracks.
they have
Incredible.
over at
Totally.
MiHoYo, whoever's writing it, and then, you know, they send it out to to be
your wish is
orchestrated.
about to come
It's
true,
all been
Laura.
amazing so far.
Today, we have some footage of the orchestra's live performance. Let's
Come
take
on.
a look.
I was gonna say that's just the screenshot. it's really cool to kind of to see this performed now that we're all very familiar with this in game. This is nicely put together. So I don't know about you guys, but the Inazuma music has completely blown me away. It ended up being way better than I expected it to be. I expected it to be good, but it's really nice. Well, that was beautiful. Oh, they're doing more. Nice. Epic Gamer, welcome to the Sealies. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. It's great to see their actual, like, the Inazuma battle music performed live. This is nice. While listening to this, it just makes you think of like all the characters just saying their lines, like combat lines. So you're so used to hearing those over this. Of course, the first one that comes to mind for me is always just like Zhongli lines. Rise! Like I can just hear it. You shouldn't run from them. You're supposed to stay close to them, because if you're in that middle range, that's when they kill you. That was great. That was really, really nice.
Wow.
That was
That has me even more excited
Wow.
for the release
It is
of
so
the
amazing to
Inazuma
see the
soundtrack.
musicians performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll appreciate the music even more now whenever I'm traveling around Inazuma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there were so many different instruments there. Can you believe it?
Exactly, it's incredible. No, I can't. There's like so many traditional instruments used in the soundtrack. I just
so cool.
Yeah, it was amazing. Okay, next we have some exclusive info about a
more.
savior from another world.
Oh, The
Oh, are they gonna give us
crossover
Aloy
event.
information?
The crossover
That's
event.
right.
Oh, please.
There it is! Many of our viewers might already know that Genshin Impact is going to be having a crossover collaboration with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
In the crossover event, Aloy,
Yes.
the Nora Huntress, will answer the call of adventure into that and embark on an all-new journey. Let's take a first look at Aloy's gameplay into that.
Yes.
Oh, bring it on. Yes. She's got cryo normals. It's probably triggered with her abilities. Oh, I like it. Oh, she's definitely 5-star. That confirms that. She's got a 5-star animation, which I think they did already confirm that for us anyways. Oh, yeah, this is going to be great.
Aloy here. I don't know this world, but my arrows are sharp and my bow's ready. If your party needs help, I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Wow.
She knows how to
Dang.
Nice.
She's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, totally.
I forget the voice actor's
Aloy
name for
uses
her
a bow
English
as her
character.
weapon
I
and
wonder if they're
wields a
actually going to have
cryovision.
her doing it
Her
as well.
elemental skill, Frozen Wilds, throws a freeze bomb in the
Sounded
targeted
close
direction
enough, but I
and
wasn't sure
triggers
if
an
it was.
explosion, dealing cryo damage. After the explosion, the freeze bomb scatters into multiple chill water bomblets that explode on contact with opponents or after a short delay, dealing further cryo damage.
So this
When
is
a
everyone's
freeze bomb
free
or chill
cryo
water
5-star.
bomblet hits an opponent, the opponent's attack is decreased.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
And at the same time, Aloy will receive a coil stack. This effect increases Aloy's normal attack damage. When she has accumulated 4 coil stacks, Aloy will gain the rushing ice effect, which lasts for a certain duration, during which her normal attack damage will be converted into cryo damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And in addition, after unlocking the passive talent Strong Strike, Aloy constantly increases her cryo damage during rushing ice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So it
After
sounds kinda like
unlocking the
she's gonna be
talent
another
Combat
cryo character, but
override,
it's very
the whole
powerful.
party's attack will increase for a certain duration
Sounds
after
like.
Aloy gains the coil effect.
Ooh, great.
Yeah.
When unleashing the elemental burst Prophecies of Dawn, Aloy throws a power cell filled with cryo in the targeted direction, then detonates it with an arrow, dealing AoE cryo damage.
That's so cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It seems like this vessel is also a wondrous object that she brought over from her world. Right?
Yeah. For those of you who are curious about how to unlock Aloy, here's what you need to know. All travelers who have reached adventure rank
Oh, this is
20 or
sooner than I
above
thought. I thought
will
we
be
weren't
able
getting
to
this until
obtain this
2.2.
event-exclusive 5-star character directly via in-game mail.
What?
Yep, that's right. So, just to clarify, travelers who log into Genshin Impact on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 consoles will receive this character.
Okay,
as
well,
early
I'm gonna
as
definitely
version
be
2.1,
needing
along
to
with
break
the
down some
bow,
Aloy information a little bit sooner
which
than I thought I
Aloy
was going
brought
to.
from another world. And all other travelers who log into Genshin Impact on other platforms will receive this character in version 2.2.
Sweet. Great.
Nice.
Another new companion to join us on
Sweet.
our journey.
Yeah!
And another bow. And another bow.
All right, well, I think that's all we got for this special program.
Yeah,
So
this was sooner than I thought it was going to be.
What?
For some reason, I had it in my mind that it was
Yeah.
going to be
Forgot something, buddy.
the other way around. Like we weren't going to see her as
that's
a free
right.
character until 2.2.
We still have those
and
interactive
2.3
mini
she
games
was
to
gonna be
play.
for everybody.
I was
Maybe-
just
that means I need to
testing
link up
you
my PlayStation
guys.
account immediately.
Naturally.
Oh, were you, Zach? Were you testing us?
Okay. Let's get to the games.
Yay!
Our first mini game is called Guess the Voice. You will have the chance to play along with us.
Yay!
In each round, 4 voice artists will pretend to be the VA behind a certain character and perform one of that character's most famous lines. It's up to our viewers to guess which voice is truly the real voice artist of that character. After all 3 rounds of the game, viewers can submit their answers via a link on our official Facebook post. 3 lucky viewers who send the right answers will receive special gifts from Genshin Impact.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sounds like we are gonna have so much fun.
Yes.
All right, travelers out there, remember to note down your choices.
Okay, everyone ready? Let's start!
Let's go!
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Definitely B.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
It's definitely B.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
It's definitely B.
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead.
It's
Let the
G
wind
on that
lead.
one.
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead.
Yep, G.
Go, Barbara, go!
Oh, that's
Go,
W.
Barbara, go!
Go, Barbara, go!
Go, Barbara, go!
Oh my God.
Go, Barbara, go!
Go, Barbara, go!
Go, Barbara, go!
That one's a little tougher between W and X, but I think it's W. Pretty sure.
Perfect.
Oh,
That's
great.
We're
Okay.
all so good at this.
So, our next game is Never Have I Ever Teyvat Edition. Basically, it's a Never Have I Ever game, but with a Genshin twist.
Ooh.
The rules go like this. We'll take turns listing potential experiences we've never had. We'll all start with 3 fingers up, and if anyone in the group has done the action listed, then they put 1 finger down. And if no one in the group has done it, then the person who posed the question puts a finger down. All the experiences we mentioned should be related to Genshin Impact, either something in-game or something related to its recording. All right, everybody, let's get started on game number 2.
All right. Never have I ever picked Lumine.
Cut straight to
Wait,
the
does
core.
everybody else still have their fingers up?
No one else picks Lumine!
Wait,
Yes!
One person here picks Lumine!
I picked Lumine. I'm sorry. I was
Okay.
messed. I got confused.
Also, I don't know why I did my fingers like that, but
I didn't. That wasn't supposed to be as savage as it was. But,
Well, it was, Zach. It was.
wow! Okay.
Oopsie.
sorry, Lumine.
Oh, some truth bombs
Poor
today.
Lumine.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Never have I ever delivered food. Oh.
Oh, like in the game?
In the game.
Oh
Wait,
well.
don't you all-
wait.
don't we
so
all
I
have
have,
to?
I have done that. So I
Is
have
that a
done
bad
that.
one?
Me
Should I
too.
give another one?
Oh, got it.
Oh, man, Sarah. Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Lumine's about to drop.
Let's see. Never have I ever pronounced Lile correctly on the first try.
So I'm out.
I've never done
One.
that.
I feel like that one is
You're
Wait.
just showing off.
complicated
Wait.
one.
I keep
you
it up if I have.
pronounced it correctly. on the first
Oh, okay.
I
No,
think
I mean,
we're
I
right
missed
on the
I missed
first try.
Okay.
'Cause
No,
I've
I never
never-
have.
No.
Never.
so confused. I said the rules and I'm still getting it wrong. Okay. Okay, my turn. Never have I ever voiced a character with more than 2 lines in a cutscene.
Oh no, no. I'm done.
I think I'm.
I mean, if you
I'm
aren't
out.
the
No,
No,
protagonist,
you're not
the
because you've
rules.
never.
if you're not the protagonist, Zach,
In
you
a
stay
cutscene.
because
Oh wait,
you have...
wait.
No, you're not. It's the other way. Everyone else
Oh.
has to.
Oh,
we
wait,
don't
oh.
speak that much.
No. I did. I played the Moon Carver.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
I
bye.
did.
Zach. Bye, Zach.
Oof.
Bye, Zach.
It's been fun.
Aw.
It was
Rip.
short-lived, but fun.
Who's next?
I'm next. Let's see. Never have I ever killed Timmy's pigeons.
Oh,
Oh, I haven't done that.
I have done that many times.
Hi.
Goodbye.
I do play the game, but I
Oh, Gene,
refuse to kill his
you've been
pigeons.
killing
They're all he
Timmy's
has in the world.
pigeons.
They're all
How
he has.
dare you?
You're so good-hearted.
You haven't killed his pigeons?
No,
Everybody
I
does
refuse.
that.
No, I refuse because they are all that he has in the world, and I
You're so-
can't kill them.
No,
You're just so
That's why you
good-hearted.
kill them.
even accidentally, you've never done it?
It's an origin
Well, I guess I
story,
never on purpose
Lumine.
killed Timmy's pigeons.
Oh,
Does
I
that
always
help?
do it on purpose.
It's not like I'm a cold-blooded, cold-hearted person. I just,
We're
I just wondered what would
crafting
happen.
Timmy into a future vision holder
Gotta try, huh?
by making his ambition to murder us for killing all of his
start?
pigeons.
Oh, it's
Over.
me.
Okay. Okay, Laura.
Never have I ever drowned while swimming. Nobody? You were drowned?
I think so.
I think that's something I did.
That's just
Liars!
I am
Liars!
in the
They've all
negatives right now.
drowned.
I'm in the negatives.
I refuse to believe that
too.
none of them
Boys
have
are
ever
out.
drowned.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
Never have I ever.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
There's an
Never
audio
have
study
I
stutter
ever
there.
picked Ether. All y'all better put your fingers.
That sass in there.
All y'all better put your fingers.
She'd done her research on that one.
Well, that was definitely a way to drop
Good
everybody
job,
else
Sarah.
one.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, Laura, it's your turn again.
It's me again? Okay.
Mhm.
Golly. Never have I ever. I've never been able to not start playing the game without saying emergency food. Never have I ever not like imitated Paimon whenever I play the game.
Did you just say one that only yourself is
Yeah, I think you have to put your fingers down.
Just to give it to other ones, you're gonna cost yourself a point.
Okay, you have to put your own finger down.
You have to put your own finger down if you've done it.
I was like,
I have done it. I'm not good at this.
did
She
that
just
strategy
eliminated
backfire?
herself. That's a big ol' rip.
I'm
Backfired.
not good at this game.
All right, Kelly.
Okay,
It's your
competitive.
turn.
Never have I ever been killed by a boar.
Oh.
Definitely. By a boar.
No, not yet.
I feel like I have.
I actually did
but I don't
climb
really remember.
a
I'm gonna put
hill
my
and
finger
got
down. I
killed
can't
by a
remember.
boar
How
once.
did I win, Kelly? I haven't put my finger down.
You get an achievement if you have a character killed by a boar. If you didn't know.
Congratulations,
Put yourself
Kelly.
out.
Completely unexpected.
Some kind of pig or boar pun. I forget what it was.
We are proud of you.
Thank you so much. So much.
The Knights of Favonius are thrilled.
I love how I'm just like -4 or something.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
So fun.
That was great.
All right, it's been so much fun kicking off Genshin Impact's anniversary celebrations with these mini games.
Yes.
And now it looks like we're getting to the end of the show. That was so fast.
That was really fast.
So I think this was definitely the longest stream I think we've ever had. I mean, obviously there was a long
wait.
delay before
If
it
I
got
remember
started.
correctly, this is the first time for Kelly and Josie to join as hosts on a special program, right, guys?
Yeah.
How you liked it? How has it been?
This has been so fun, like getting to know all the new characters and the new adventures and seeing how the music was performed. Like my mind is just exploding right now, and like thank you so much for having me.
Yay!
Yeah, seriously. So much fun to not only see all of that, but to see it with you guys and to get a feel for that and to see it with everybody out there because the players are going to have a lot of fun with this new stuff.
There'll be a lot for us to do in the next
Big
version,
time.
for sure.
Okay, so for the last part of our show, we have a collection of heartwarming videos from our players. Thank you all so much for an amazing year of memories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been incredible.
We appreciate everyone in the Genshin Impact community so much. Thanks for all your love and support so far, and hope you all enjoy the game and the anniversary celebrations. All right, well,
Should we count down?
Let's count down. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
thank you, and see you in Genshin
Genshin
Impact.
Impact.
So let's see what this is about.
嗨，大家好，我是方块勇士。今天是我成为提瓦特旅行者的第305天。
我是神探杰洛特，我已经来到提瓦特大陆将近300天的时间了。
Hello， 大家好，我们是双双煎蛋。我们成为提瓦特大陆的旅行者已经多少天来着？295天左右吧。对，295。
Oh,
其实第一次看到原神的 PV 捕风的异乡人的时候，我就被高质量的画面与音乐所打动，有一种一见钟情的感觉，一下子就能感觉到，对，这就是我喜欢的游戏。
My favorite companion in game is Klee. Some of my favorite moments over the past year have been Klee's story quest, the entirety of the 1.6 update, her voice line, luckily all my new bombs are waterproof, and the excitement of what's to come when we finally meet Klee's mom.
我不是美少女，所以我今天来守护美少年。我是一本正直守护美少年的果子哥。虽说当初因为万叶，在玩原神的这一年里啊，每天上线去滴不同的角色，已经成了一种习惯。虽说这些角色我个个都想滴，但最喜欢的冒险伙伴还是来自御三家的安博和凯亚。安博作为游戏中第一次遇见的角色，就像邻家的女孩子，接地气又可爱。我非常喜欢使用它来瞄准敌人的弱点进行狙击。凯亚则是在深入了解后，发现角色塑造的非常有层次，有种独特的魅力。原神中的每一个角色都很好看，被正直之力呼唤的同时，背后的故事也经得起反复品味。
The most memorable moment in Genshin Impact was when I first had to fight against Devalin. I had no excellent artifacts or weapons, and I was watching this dragon slapping me left and right. I remember it took me like 30 minutes to clear it, and the cutscene after that just shocked me. I instantly knew that I would fall in love with the game.
The 30 minutes to clear it. That means he was like having to glide around in circles forever because all of the ground
我印
platforms
象最
definitely
深刻
would
的一
not
次
have
活
been
动应
usable
该是
anymore.
海灯节，那时候除夕夜嘛，就和朋友一起在离月港放宵灯来跨年。
But
对，
early
然后
on,
因
you
为
could
那时候还
kind
处
of
于疫情，
abuse
然后我
the
们有个朋
gliding
友就是
mechanic
在外
for
地
free
过年，
heals,
有一个
which
朋
was
友
kind
还
of
在
weird.
海外留学，所以我们就一起相约在游戏里跨年。对，然后那天晚上刚好是除夕，离月港又飘起了万家灯火，大家都知道非常好看。对，然后我们就4个人就俯瞰离月港，就背后是那种冉冉升起的宵灯，有一种海上生明月，天涯共此时的感
Probably
觉。
one of the
非常超越
like,
现
as
实，
far as
就
like
非常非常的难忘。
like graphical beauty, like that event was one of the nicer ones.
最开始玩原神只是因为当时想找个能打发时间的新游戏，没想到一玩就真的停不下来了。除了原神对每一位角色用心的塑造，战斗的体验和操作手感是我在这个游戏当中找到的核心乐趣点。早期开荒的时候，我会研究战斗的机制以及一些副本 BOSS 的特性，并且把它分享出去。慢慢的，我制作的攻略越来越多，关注我的人也越来越多。到现在玩原神也快1年了，真的非常感谢大家的喜欢。
all that there was going to be. I'm sure there are some people in here who have it like copy pasted ready. So if somebody could
提瓦特大陆
reshare
就
the
像一
codes,
个
there's
专属
only
的
been the
自由
3. I
小
think
世界，
Genshin
可
Gift
以
is
在
usable
其
again
中
as
做
well.
许多
So
想做的事
technically
情
there's 4.
比如延迟摄影。原神里每一个角色都像被赋予了生命，他们的身世、他们的过往都非常的鲜活，这不免让我好奇，想要更仔细的去观察角色的动作，从慢镜头的角度去探寻他们的一切。原神对于角色设计总能带给我全新的感受，我自己每一次做慢镜头视频的时候，都能收获很多的惊喜。
我自己作为一名游戏从业者，其实最大的收获应该是在原神里面找到了很多关于战斗以及大世界探索玩法的一些设计灵感。在大世界探索的过程中呢，我自己还会常常观察各种采集资源的分布区域以及规律，需要该资源的角色对应的一些故事联系，还会分析各种宝箱的分布位置以及谜题设计的一些思路等等。战斗这一块呢，我印象比较深的就是肉头龙王这个 BOSS 的设计。肉头龙王由于盐元素结晶的反应，它能够额外获得一些其他的元素力进行不同形态的攻击。我觉得这个设定挺有新意的。同时，我还会尝试分析各个原神角色的技能机制，他们配对之间产生的一些元素反应。这些都给了我很多自己去做游戏设计上的一些启发。
原神让我从一个只会玩游戏的玩家，变成了一个能为原神贡献小小力量，帮助萌新快速成长，帮助社区建设内容的深度玩家。也因为原神，我对自己的日常时间规划也变得更加合理，在上课之外留出时间更新攻略或者摄取其他内容。可以说，这段经历帮助我从重度拖延症患者变成了一个更高效的人。
除了游戏内容之外，我也一直被原神的音乐所感动。不论是在蒙德还是在璃月，音乐都成了游戏中密不可分的一部分，给了我非常独特的游戏体验。
You know what? Covering something on every position that I put it in. So I'm gonna do notice for now.
因为觉得原神的音乐非常好听，就开始自己创作一些相关内容，也结识了一群志同道合的小伙伴。
Y la verdad es que estuve disfrutando durante mucho tiempo,
Oh, he's
simplemente
got a,
como un jugador único,
child,
yo por mi cuenta jugando al juego.
mask on his,
Pero también descubrí
on
que
his
no estaba
headset.
solo, que había más gente
Or
que
not on
estaban
his
viviendo
headset,
esas
on his,
aventuras
mic
en
boom.
Table por su propia cuenta y que todos además podíamos jugar online. Así que poco a poco fue creciendo la comunidad y fue algo muy bonito, pero no solo personas que conocí gracias a Genshin Impact, sino que muchos amigos que conocía desde hace mucho tiempo, que por las distancias de vivir tan lejos había perdido incluso el contacto con algunos de ellos. Ellos también jugaban Genshin y tuvimos ese punto de unión una vez más y volvimos a poder jugar juntos y recorrer aventuras como si el tiempo y la distancia no hubiese significado nada, porque Genshin Impact, el mundo de Teban, nos unió todos de vuelta.
I have gotten so many friends and family members to download the game and start playing it, and every single one of them has fallen in love as well. We all play together. We actually have a group chat where we just talk about the plot and the new events, and we make plans to play together and do bosses and domains. I don't think any one of us expected to be so enraptured with the world of Teyvat and all the characters in it and the plot as it's unfolding. It has been a long time, honestly, since I've been so invested in a game and in a world and in a community that I'm so happy to be a part of.
谢谢原神，让我不无聊。原神加油，冲！
玩原神的每一刻都是很有趣的，要感谢原神给予我这么多快乐的时光。
我一定会永远支持原神，见证原神。我永远喜欢原神。
原神真的带给了我很多的乐趣和惊喜，希望原神能越来越好。同时也希望原神能在剧情上有更多有趣的命题，让玩家们一边成长一边思考。
Oh. It has frozen. Well, hopefully it's just their upload.
原神加油!
Okay, there it is. All right, well, I think that's it. So, with that said, now that we have the actual mainstream being done, I want to go to the actual, to their live channel. Yeah, because they do have the trailer. And I did say at the beginning we were going to rewatch the trailer before I end the stream. I wanted to play the trailer again, kind of talk about this for a few minutes before I end the stream, because there was a lot to unpack here for the story. So I want to go over it one more time. So let's watch the 2.1 trailer one more time.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
So this accelerated aging...
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap.
Okay, so they're talking about peace talks, and that's why she's there with Summer. Interesting.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
Signora's the one behind all this? Ugh, not her again!
Have you learned your lesson now? The way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Not even ashes will remain!
Let's get them! Protect Madame Kujo!
I will do everything within my power to defend my family's honor.
Strike! Storm the front!
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You just want to take everything away from us!
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
It's either too loud or too quiet, I swear. The music in this trailer is pretty awesome.
Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
Shine down!
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
That's it. Just like that. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile.
You know,
Scaramouche seems
starting
like
to feel like chili pepper weather.
really
Did you happen
just
to see how the city
of
looked
the
on the way
Harbingers,
over
like
here? Everyone's
the
getting ready
most
for the
twisted
Moon Chase Festival.
so far.
I'm taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants.
There is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me.
We have 2 extraordinary talents this year. I'm interested to see their choice of dishes.
Okay, without further ado, let the
So this
cooking
event
commence.
quest line seems like it'll be
Begin.
pretty interesting. I'm glad to see that they're bringing in more of the Liyue characters. But yeah, so I'm really glad to see that they're bringing in some more of the Liyue characters into that quest line. But really going back onto the story stuff for Omnipresence over Mortals, I definitely think it's very interesting that Yae Miko called her A. I don't like it, you know, we've seen a lot of different names for all of the different Archons thus far, but that's not one that I've seen used for Ball so far. So I don't know what to make of that right now. I might have to, you know, do a little digging to see if there's been any other mentions. You know, I wonder if, you know, it could be like a you know, short form of a longer name, possibly. But I'm not entirely sure what that might have been. There's so much that they gave us with this trailer. There really was quite a bit to unload here. And you know, they're obviously showing us little bits of the fight between Aether and the Shogun as well, which is really interesting. They're back here in the plane of Euthymia again.
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that right now. It's definitely an A, like an A syllable. I don't know, like, if it's probably just not like the letter A, but there's all sorts of different syllables that can make that you know, that sound. So I'll have to see what I can dig up for that. At this time, I am planning to do a probably like a short breakdown of this trailer in terms of like the lore stuff. But I've got to finish the current video I'm working on before I can dive into that. So we'll see. Yeah, somebody said subtitles. That's a good thought. Let's try that.
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will.
A-E-I. Okay. So that gives us some context as to, you know, which it is. The subtitles should be officially uploaded by MiHoYo. That's how they generally handle that on their end. So that EI should be what it actually is. So, but I mean, like, obviously it's talking about the Raiden Shogun, but like, I'm not sure. Like, it could be short for something. Like, it could be, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig through this a bit more and kind of see what I can find. Like I said, I'm gonna probably try to prepare a trailer breakdown. It'll probably be the next video I do after the one I'm working on right now. I'm trying to have that one done within the next day or two, so that you guys can have that. And we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, so what a reveal. We learned a lot today about what we're going to be seeing in version 2.1. They really gave us a lot more than I even thought we were going to. I wasn't expecting anything about ALOY today, and we got a whole reveal for that, so that was really cool. Shadowwatch just put the new codes up in the chat again. Make sure to refer to those, guys. If you haven't already entered your codes in for all of your free primos, definitely go ahead and jump on that, because, you know, these opportunities don't come around quite enough. So make sure you don't pass those up. And yeah, I want to thank each and every one of you. I think we reached just about 3,000 concurrent viewers on the stream at the peak. So I really want to say thank you to all of you who have been here today. Please like the video on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all in my next couple of videos this week. See you guys soon.